What's up, everybody? What is up? Today is LCQ's last chance qualifier for the 1K match point finals tomorrow. Tipsy, how are we feeling, my brother?
Hey man, it's do or die time tonight. We're gonna see a lot of teams hopefully get desperate. Hopefully ignites a fire in some of the teams that we didn't expect to be here. Haven't seen from a lot of teams the play that we're used to seeing. Some of the teams show some promise going into this, hoping they could build off of that. But man, with the way it's looking, this lobby's wide open. I couldn't even tell you uh, who I would have for a lock to win this lobby, or even a lock to be the top 10 to get into this match point finals tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot on the line, man. Top 10 in the finals, bottom 10 eliminated. Um, there's, I mean, if you want to be honest, the top six probably people you can name based on what we saw in group play. But the rest is kind of up for grabs, bro. Um, who's like one of your sleeper teams? We're not gonna like name teams right now. We're not gonna name our 10, but who do you got as a sleeper team that could sneak into that top 10?
Man, I mean, we talked a lot about Subway Rats, one of the teams that we saw a lot of uh potential like pops, like moments, like maybe they're just like a couple more things they needed to snowball off their good plays. You know what I mean? I could definitely, if they could put like stack some of those good plays together, see them sneaking into the top 10 here today. Um, but as far as just like sleepers, like I said, there's a lot of these teams I just, we've seen in women's cup for so long that um I can't help but feel like they turn it on today to make sure they get into that top 10. Alex got three people in there that have been in for a while in women's comp. Team Pickles, obviously, uh, been in women's comp for a long time. Sinful. So a lot of familiar names. I think we should see some of these teams lock in today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with M&K Trace. I think M&K Trace is the team that I've been talking about kind of all season. They've been they've been performing at a level where they could easily pop into that top 10. How they prioritize placement over kills. And when blue has to frag, blue frags pretty well. So I'm gonna go with M&K Trace as the sleeper 10th place team here today, or potentially higher. Um, Another team that I'm going to be looking at is Yazakura as well. I like how they've been playing. I've seen them win a couple fights against some of the teams that are actually already in finals. So see how they perform here tonight as well. But chat, we are just mere seconds away. Before we get going, just want to say thank you to our sponsor, Techno Babble, and Play in Q as well for supporting the Queen's Cup throughout the years. So very excited to keep this going here tonight, chat. We are gonna start this game. I am the admin in the lobby, so bear with me if I sound a little out of place when I chat and when I talk to you guys. I'm trying to do like 6 things at once right now, but it's okay. We're gonna be okay. The lobby's starting tipsy. We'll be back with just a second with Queen's Cup Game 1 LCQs. Let's go. All right, guys, here we are. Queen's Cup, LCQ Game 1 here. Signing off on E District here tonight. We're going to be playing E District, World's Edge, and Storm Point. Be playing those same maps tomorrow. We are not going to include Olympus here. Yeah, we're gonna avoid that. It went okay. I mean, it didn't go terribly. It didn't go as bad as I had thought. But I just don't think Queen's Cup is ready for Olympus in the bigger, the bigger weeks. I think we're gonna have to wait on that. We need scrims to pop off again, and get back to what it was, so the ladies can practice on the map and not get run down by the skill gap. So we're gonna leave that out. We're gonna leave that out of finals and focus on the three mains.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, just the way the map is built, like even in Pro League where the skill gap isn't as big, like it's still super inty, it's still low quality. The map is just, that's just the way it ends up at times. But like you said, I think our games did go a lot better than what we both had expected. I think we talked about it, for multiple weeks during the season, that a lot of the teams stood their ground better than we've seen in the past.
Yeah. So we do have our zone here. It's gonna pull towards Heights to start us off here in Game 1. Gonna head over to the team that landed there. It's gonna be Team the Boobies. They're playing with their sub and their emergency sub here tonight. Galaxy Cast, Phenomenon, and Grey Warren are gonna be repping the team here tonight. They're rocking the Maggie, Alter, and Conduit. And pretty close by is gonna be a team that me and Tipsy both think should make it through the top 10. That's gonna be Team Addicted, running with Shiro here today, and YMV unable to participate today or tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. So it looks like Shiro will be their third moving forward for the remainder of the season. Not getting super aggressive right away, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take this fight, Tipsy.
Yeah, 100%. A team that we're surprised to be there. I think if we asked them, they'd probably be pretty pissed off that they're here in LCQ today. Look for them to capitalize on the zone pull here. Elix already in trouble, and they're eliminated. Pickles getting some early KP, a team that we saw find some steam in the last week of Queen's Cup.
Yeah, I saw him pick up steam in scrims a couple weeks ago, and they performed pretty decently in Queen's Cup. Oh, actually, that wasn't last week. That was 2 weeks ago. We didn't have any games last week.
Yeah.
So the last week of Queen's Cup. But yeah, no, they look good. They look good. They look like they've been they're getting ready to rock and roll, and they're starting off with 3 kills. That's huge for them. Another fight happening.
Looks like got some stuff going on at the north side of the map. Here from V Hard Eyes almost gets a knock. We see Tifo getting a knock and a full kill in the kill feed.
Yeah, it's gonna be Katana pushing in on the third party here. It's gonna be Nina's, one of our newcomers into the Queen's Cup, replacing Team Squirt, and they're gonna get knocked here quickly as the third party Katana is gonna be coming in. Bell does go down though. The trade. Lorena looking for another knock, gets it on Alita. Another flank coming in here. It's gonna be Tifo, the last one up here. We've seen Tifo in the Queen's Cup before, but Ninas are gonna get eliminated here in their first game. So we're gonna be down to 18 teams. Some early fighting happening here thus far. And we see some teams starting to converge over to the Heights area, and it's gonna be Subway Rats currently going after right now with Retirement Home. Usaki coming in for the squad here for the remainder of the Queen's Cup season. Gonna be replacing Late. So no slouch of a player is Usaki. Usaki has made her name for herself in the women's comp scene for many years. So it's definitely a great addition for Retirement Home. Retirement Home, a very big zone team, and they've been playing very well. Just missed qualifying, and it looks like they're going to be starting off pretty aggressively here. And this is going to be a Team Addicted they're going after. There's 3 teams in this area. It's going to be Subway Rats and Addicted, and I think Subway Rats were able to get away. Something we've seen them do quite often in the past. Yep, they are rotating away. So it's going to be Addicted and Retirement Home going after it here. Shiro and Usaki, former teammates.
Yeah, I don't know. Shiro using the Q. I think she gets away there. But yeah, pretty aggressive here in the beginning. Not what we've seen in the first games thus far for this season of Queen's Cup. It's been pretty chill for our first games of each set.
Sure, it was going to take the Nexus back and think about what's going to happen. It's like, I don't really know what that was, but
Rethinking
A lot of rotation coming in on the northern side of Stadium, heading into Heights as well. See Saps taking that Nexus back for herself to get healthy and back with the team. Looked like they were trying to make a push, didn't work, and the altar Nexus helps out a lot with that. Meanwhile, let's head over to M&K Trace. They're gonna be getting pushed from both sides here, rocking the caustic per usual. See how they handle this situation. Looks like Team C. And who's the other team? Subway Rats. Fresh off of a reset on the opposite side building.
Subway Rats setting up in this building here. Frost on the crypto, getting some recon in. Taking some shots here. Taking some shots. We're gonna have to be careful. Does look like the pace of the lobby is slowing down a little bit though. People are finding their spots and starting to farm that Evo, do some poke damage.
Yeah, I mean it's generally what we see time to time. You know, sometimes you know we see 12 teams after round one. Sometimes you see 18, 19. You know, it all depends. I mean, there's a lot on the line today, though. I mean, if you're bottom 10, you don't move on. So a lot of these teams are gonna have to really consider what they're doing when they take these early fights. Even if you win the fight, it's gonna slow down your rotate and chance for third party with a lot of aggressive players participating as well. So it's a lot to think about when you take on to these fights early on.
We can cruise over here. Go in there.
Yeah, something to think about too. A lot of these teams maybe feel more comfortable to play aggressively with a lot of those top teams that are usually there for the third parties, not in this lobby today.
True, that's true. You know, a team like Solus, Capybaras, so on and so forth. Those top 10 teams that collected a lot of KP on edge play and third partying and be playing the game the way it's supposed to be played, and just taking advantage of situations and smartly. Not here today, so I mean, punishment might not be as intense compared to weeks past, but nonetheless, there's still the opportunity to happen. Meanwhile, head over to Lick Moons. Lick Moons, Princess Cup winners in season 4, finding their way into LCQ here today. Gonna be getting into a fight here with Pickles, Stipsy.
Yeah, Kyrie's gonna go down here. Angie gonna get this traded out. Sierra weak here. Goes down as well. Sits down to Zia now. Gets a knock.
It's a 1v1 situation. Yep. He's gonna get pushed here. And shot in the back. It's a third party coming in. That's gonna be Addicted, I believe. Big Shuro I saw in the kill feed. And Vexa as well. So Pickle's gonna go down early. That's what we were talking about. These early fights could be risky. Vexa also looking to capitalize on that as well on Lick Moons, but it looks like Starby is about 10 HP and try to escape. Not gonna be easy. I don't think she does. Zone is about to close here on our backside, and Vexa is gonna be looking for it.
Overflow here should help her get healthy while she runs away. Gonna look for the reset opportunity here.
The boobies are gonna go down your kill feed. See Nexus portals happening. We got Katana and 2.5 Wash Losers walking up on each other here. High ground advantage for Katana. See the Axel Q coming out there for Wash Losers. They're gonna try to back up. The launch up coming in. Lorena gets a knock. Sweet Pea has a 2-time on her R9. I don't think she meant to do that. And the last and final player for Wash Losers is gonna be Jace. Gonna try to get away. It is only round 2, so the potential playing zone is an option.
Yeah, especially on Axel. Get to where you can throw pretty fast.
Yeah, Sweet Pea definitely got a little bit of a jump scare there. She still hasn't taken it off. I don't know. Maybe she meant to have it. I don't know. I can't imagine. So new tech. Yeah, so, but Jace does a great job evading this and is gonna play zone and try to get a reset. I mean, it's very possible. Whole side of this map is open. City Hall is good to go, and they should be good to do it. Oh, she might be going for a res here. Shannon Adele never got full killed by Katana. Katana is gonna rotate away from this, so I mean, in zone reset could potentially come here. No Valk on Team Katana, so they're not gonna be able to pick her up, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. Tipsy Wash Losers are gonna be able to get a reset. Res is gonna come in here. Even if the E goes down fully, they're gonna be able to box res. Should be no problem. Wow, I can't believe Katana didn't finish those kills. It's 2 KP they're not gonna get now as they rotate into zone, and Zeppa is gonna be right here. And this could be a big mistake for Team Katana.
100%. Interesting call to not go and get those fins.
Well, they got him anyway. I think the zone took him out, so they were able to pick up 2. All right, so they should be good. And, you know, at first it looked like they weren't going to get the KP, but they do receive it. Lorena, your kill leader right now. Eyes on her. She takes some hemlock shots. Gets another knock here on Gabby. There's a Valk flying in front of her. Gets some nice shots there. Bells thinks she launch up the Valk. They go down. Zeppa eliminated. Katana on full lobby rolling right now.
Yeah, they're cooking right now. Good shots from Lorena.
Passion's there for Sweet Pea. You know that. Probably one of the most passionate people in the scene. Definitely does not want to get eliminated and not play in the Queen's Cup Finals. I guarantee that.
100%.
Anyway, head over to C. C, we saw win a game in week 3 of Queen's Cup. They were one of our late additions as well. They've been playing pretty well in the scrims that they host. Definitely a team to keep your eye on here. And LCQs. We're down to 15 teams, Tipsy. Still 15. Round 3 closing here in 13 seconds. Not too shabby. Lots of teams already in zone.
Not too bad considering how many fights we had so early. And Katana in fight again. Lorena with some good hemlock shots.
It's gonna be against C.
The ult's gonna come down. Game 1 in play. That let's take care of it. Kind of stay healthy. Stay out of this ult.
It's a purple-blue shield disadvantage here for C. A good thermite coming in, getting a lot of ticks. Caustic gas coming out here. Swing gonna be coming in. Ivy cannot get the knock on Sweet Pea, doing a lot of damage. The conduit Q saving Sweet Pea's life there on that swing. I'm sorry, no, that was Lorena, excuse me. On Lorena's swing there, look at her HP. She is 5 HP of health, man. That conduit buff definitely saved her life. But the push is gonna come in anyway from C. They're gonna be looking down on this. Sakura is gonna turn her back, and Bell is gonna get the knock here. Katana going down as Bell. It's gonna be Maddie from Lavender getting the knock. And another res coming in here from Lorena. The knock on Sakura potentially could be detrimental here. No Gibby bubble going to be coming in play. The grenades are going to fly in. Lavender's going to push up now. Hard Eyes is knocked. Maddie going to launch one up in the air. Gets the one clip of Beloui. TS. That was
so strong.
Lorena and Sweet Pea are going to have to cover fire here while they get the res. Still opportunity to win this fight. Other team pushed in as well on the backside. That's gonna be 2.5 wash losers off of their reset. Della's gonna go down. Caustic gas from Jess. Jen gonna get the knock on Jess in return. Swing coming in from Jace on the backside with the Axel Q is gonna go down. It's gonna be Valiosa, last one up here for wash losers. Gets a knock here. Wicked Archer goes down. Katana's gonna come in and clean it up. Yazakura eliminated. 2 KP coming in for wash losers. Now they're gonna have to face the wrath of the rolling Katana, and they clean it up. 3-4 resets there coming in on that edge fight from Katana. I cannot believe they are still alive.
They are cooking right now. Every fight it seems like they're just in a bad spot and they just shoot their way out of it. They're gonna have to do it again here with round 4 about to close and zone quite a bit away from it.
We do have a little bit of a TSM Sabs Kraber Cam locked in here. Not much for her to look at besides the squad away, but they're playing pretty safe right now, taking their time, not risking much. Curious to see where this team lands here. Vexa gonna drop into zone here. Round 4 gonna be closing very shortly. They're pushing into a team. It's gonna be Ghost Sabu, Ava Peach, and Noiwi. Be holding it down here on the bottom side with the caustic gas. Vexa's gonna lose one here. Nishi's gonna go down. The Axel is gonna be coming in. Mirror clips on the HP. Gonna have to leave Nishi behind. They're gonna have to rotate away from this. Ava able to get the full kill. Do have TSM Sabs getting knocks as well. So it's a fight here on the edge. Yep, Vexa. That was Vexa rotating up. Full kill coming in there. So Vexa eliminated there on their attempt to push into Ghost Sabu. They're gonna pay the price. Neo's gonna be the last one up. She's gonna go down as well. Lavender eliminated. Sabs collecting KP, and it looks like Subway Rat's now gonna pay the price here, pushing it to Ghost Sabu. Great job by the Ghost Sabu to hold down this little area with the caustic gas. Great place to play. Heading over to M&K Trace now. Heights closing down to 9 teams here at Tipsy.
Yeah, this zone is crazy. These teams trying to find a spot or fight their way in. Playing on the edge here. So they get found out by the crypto drone. See Zona go down the kill feed. Katana getting knocked again.
Katana just fighting right now. Yusaki, the last one up. Katana eliminated. Katana gets taken out there. Looks like Yusaki clutched it up, and now she's going to be a solo. With this, he's still alive. Potential to maybe take Nexus and res. Let's take a look. 2k damage almost for Yusaki. Gonna take Nexus. Doesn't need to recall. Gonna pull this. You get the res here. I'm not sure where Zona's box is, but I wouldn't be surprised if they try to go for a box res. They do have this whole side of the zone to themselves for the moment, so they should be able to do that. Let's head over here to Full Metal as they're gonna be pushing in. MK Trace in a fight as well right now. Lapping Alpaca is gonna get knocked here. Simple pushing in. So much fighting inside of this building. Kazi getting the knock on Alpaca. Are going to be without slap in this fight. Ali Bird's going to drop respawn beak, potentially get her back.
Crazy if they're able to get this reset here.
Reset coming in.
Ooh.
Didn't fold. Going to be in trouble here. Kazi's going to be the last one up. It's a good knock there. Yusaki taking down Kazi as well, so getting looked at by a lot of teams. The backside push coming in. Slap is still alive on the Valkyrie. Look the player alive, but she's probably gonna go down here. We get the solo of Subway Rats. Was able to get a full kill. The door coming in a 1v3 situation here. Subway Rats gonna be able to use this caustic gas to stay alive. Good shots from Aurora. Gonna be able to stay alive as a soul for the time being. Full Metal playing the bottom side, still healthy and up.
Fabs goes down to kill feed.
I know, I'm trying to get to it. Addicted just took down Retirement Home. So off of the reset, Addicted swung in, took him out. Ghost of Boo still up and healthy. It looks like Aurora was able to take down MK Trace. MK Trace getting a top 6 to start it off. The solo for Subway Rats going crazy here with the caustic gas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just unbelievable. And the swing gonna be coming in. Elimination coming in from Full Metal. Subway Rats doing what they do though. Top 5, not bad. Playing as a solo. Saw that a lot in season play.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to her for making that work as long as she did. Just holding off the ultra Qs.
Down to our last 4 teams. Full Metal, Myth Gaming. Haven't seen too much from them. Seen Ghost of Boo holding it down here, and Team Addicted looking to make a statement here. They should not be in LCQs. They had a really rough set of group plays. So I would not be surprised if we see a pop-off day here from Addicted. And it's starting to look like that. It's starting to look like that, Tipsy.
In position here to get a W here to start off LCQ. Playing this slow, biding their time, try not to catch any angles from the height of this building.
They have zone right now. Play low side to avoid any poke damage from the height. They can just kind of chill here and wait for these teams to fight as they move in. And Miss Monty is going to get a knock here on Ava. So that's Ghost of Boo trying to make a push into zone, and they're going to pay the price. Full Metal playing well here today, Tipsy. Shiro does get a knock, so Addicted now starting to poke. That G7 in Shiro's hand is pretty scary. Something you really want to play with. And Sabs has the Craver. Peach trying to Q in, Q out, just trying to stay alive. And they're gonna get swung here by Myth Gaming. Noe, last one up here for Ghost of Boo. Be able to get themselves in a good situation. Gets the little tease knock there. And it's looking like Addicted is gonna clean up this game. Tipsy full up, full 3. 1v3 situation. Sab's gonna swing in and get the full kill, and Addicted gonna be your game 1 winners. Addicted taking game 1 LCQ, Tipsy. I mean, no surprise. No surprise at all. A phenomenal job there from the girls.
Yeah, they played that really well. Like I said, just made sure to cut any angles from the height of that building. Didn't take a lot of damage getting out. Being able to stay healthy and just farm as everybody tried to funnel out of that building.
All right. Good job. Good job coming in from a few teams there. I mean, like today, it matters. Like first place, it matters. But what really matters is getting into the top 10. Getting into the top 10 is what matters here. You want a chance of playing for that prize pool tomorrow for $1,000. So even if you don't have a good set of finishing in the top 3 every single game, whatever, so on, whatever it may be, not a lot of kills, as long as you find your way into that top 10, that is the goal here tonight. Obviously the goal is to win. You want to win, but you know what I'm trying to say. If you can't, you want to get top 10. So with that said, let's check out our scoreboard after round number 1. And Addicted is going to be in first place, 25-13. Second, going to be Katana with a 12 kill game, 14-12. Myth Gaming third, 13-6. Retirement Home with a 10 kill game, going to be sitting in fourth with 13. Full Metal 11 with 2. Subway Rat's going to be 6th after the Rat Blaze coming in, 8-4. Ghosts of Boo going to be 7th with 7-2. M&K Trace 8th place, 4-1. Sinful 9th place, 4-2, and Lick Moon's 10th, 3-1. But like I said, top 10 is what matters here tonight, chat. Top 10. So we'll keep our eyes on the scoreboard throughout the day. But we'll be back with game number 2 in just a moment. I'll leave the scoreboard up for you guys. I won't pull up the BRB screen. All right, let's go.
Here.
Alrighty, game 2, Tipsy. Who are we looking for a bounce back?
Shoot, I mean, I know Katana was rolling there, but they probably wanted better placement with the amount of kills they had. So even though they're doing good on the leaderboards, I imagine Sweet Pea, especially as IGL, would like to find themselves in better position in the late game, while still farming the way they were the last game.
True. Yeah, I can agree with that. Do see our zone. It's going to pull towards Old Town, so different side of the map. More southern. I like that. I like that a lot. It'll be our last game here on E District before we head over to World's Edge. Don't quote me on that. Hold on. Nope, Storm Point. Storm Point's next. Before we head to Storm Point, I'm head over to Lick Moons. I think Lick Moons has a decent game here. They're gonna be getting into an early fight here with Vexa. The usual beef happening over at the Old Town Humbert Labs area. As the shots are gonna be coming in. This would be a big fight for them to win early on. Triple console team. Playing with the subby. The push is going to be coming in from Vexa.
Yeah, they already got one crack on Lick Moons. Vexa looking to take space off the damage.
Is she going to do damage? Take a lot of damage though. Good angle hit from Rain. Rain looking for a knock. Can't get it. Doesn't take much damage though. Crossy Barrel's gonna be coming in. Top side, the push up gonna come in. The knock coming in. Rain gets a knock here on Starvey. The swing coming in from Rain. Rain gets another one. Takes down Fergie. Down to just a solo is gonna be Lick. I definitely just cast a curse at him, and Kyrie is gonna try to get away. My bad. My fault. My fault, guys. My fault. A massive plays coming in from Rain, but Myth Gaming is now here for the third party already. They made their way over here quickly from, I don't even know where they came from.
Yeah, well,
probably this no name here.
So teams are rotating in. People are gonna have to start getting set up, reset, and it's not looking great for Kyrie.
Just gonna have to take her chances here with this balloon. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Can she get away? She should be able to. She flies right over. With the pred or on? Okay, Kyrie. Okay. Looking to get away, and she should be good. Let's head over here to Shipyard. Do have the boobies getting into a fight here with Addicted. Game 1 winners looking to start off game 2 with some KP. Lick Moon's just gonna eliminate it. Rosie able to take her out with the bow check. So, team I said would bounce back. First team eliminated. It's definitely a casting curse. I really do apologize. Anyway, boobies. Down to just Phenomenon and Gray. Warren. Thermite's gonna be coming down. Dick doing a good job taking this fight, taking it slow, not overextending too much. More fighting in the kill feed. You do see the likes of Katana going down there. Tipsy, Bella, and Sweet Pea. Sab's gonna take a lot of damage as well, and sure, they're gonna have to back up off of this. I believe a third party is here. It's gonna be 2.5 washed losers pushing in now, Tipsy.
Yeah, team looking for a bounce back.
There you go.
Trying to get some KP here.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'll wait till after they fight, and then I will say what I said before we started today. Collection of loot here from 2.5 watch loses. A good job by the boobies to stay up in that. Do have the pickles flying directly over them, rocking the Valkyrie in game 2, and you flying into Old Town. That's where Addicted is moving into. Big shots can be coming in. There's still a lot of fighting happening over here. Retirement Home down to a duo. We got Zeppa in the area. And Subway Rats. Got 3-team situation happening over at Blossom Drive. And it does look like Retirement Home was able to leave that. Let's head over here to Full Metal. I saw some shots coming in there from Coventry. Go over at Nina's.
Fight over here now.
Yeah, it started off looked like we were gonna have a quick elimination game. It's starting to cool down just a bit. Round 1's gonna be closing in a minute 25. Skang gonna come in from Coventry, get some intel, find out where that team is that they were shooting at originally, and it's like they're rotating away. They should be good. Let's head back over here as Pickles moving into like 3 teams as well. A lot of teams are gonna have to live together in these areas. It's gonna be Vexa. Vexa not coming in here from Mira. Mira looking to continue that. She's gonna go down, but Nishi should be able to push up, get the knock on this. And they do, and Pickles are gonna get eliminated there. Vexa cleaning it up. It's gonna be Rain and Nishi. Should be looking at a quick res here. Dick doing the same on the bottom side with Pexi. 2.5 wash losers are also here. 3 teams once again. Shots gonna be coming in from Jace. Jace looking for the knock. Can't get it. Shura with the pop shot with the wingman. Takes down Jace. Gonna have to back up to heal. Pexi on the inside, setting some fences. Got Sabs as well inside. Wash losers on the bottom. Again, very weak. Dell playing a different angle, trying to get some shots to help Jen get out of that. I don't think. I think she did. She did get out. Nope, she didn't. Not coming in though. Pexi goes down. Shero gets another knock. Gets the full kill on Jace. Jen gonna be a solo here for Wash losers. Addicted swinging in, looking to finish this off, and they do. Addicted takes down Watch losers as they tried to third party 3 times in the beginning of this game, and unfortunately came up with nothing as Addicted able to stay alive.
Yeah, a lot of early fights happening in the zone here, in the zone full. These first 2 games, not on the edge like we're used to seeing.
This is amazing.
Katana looking to stack on that kill count from last game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised. Kind of surprised, but at the same time, not so much. They gotta be careful here, though. This is very risky. They have a long way to go. MK Trace is trying to leave. They use the Wraith portal to get out. Blue did a very good job in group play using portals to get their teams out of situation. Cover fire gonna be coming in, just avoiding Katana, but Katana is gonna continue to pressure this. Good shots. Lorena almost going down there. Return fire coming in on Blue. Blue's gonna have to back up. Has limited bats. Gonna be able to poke and heal for free. We're in the north looking down on this. Just gotta hit some shots here. Doesn't. They're gonna swing her.
Subject spotted.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough for her if she gets one.
She's gonna back up. Still very weak. She is gonna get knocked there. Sweet Pea gets a great angle. Gets the knock here. Bell's swinging on the backside. Using the altar. I'm sorry, the axle. A lot of A's, man. A lot of A's. My fault. The last player goes down. That's gonna be Blue. Sorry, there's still one up. Laughing out back up. Last one up here is gonna be getting shot from range from Sweet Pea. On the crypto. Gonna hop in drone.
One squad in the area.
Be able to stay invisible for the time being. Just gotta hide that drone.
That's what I would do.
Padlock
Look for
abandoned.
the All right, well, okay, choice eliminated.
I don't know if that was lucky or what, but oh, that's funny. Okay, I don't know. But anyway, let's head over here. Vexa down to his soul as we Rain once again. 4 kills this game. Off to a solid start. Gonna go for a res. It's gonna be against the Boobies. We got the reset here on Galaxy Cat. Full 3. Got 2 knocked here on Vexa. Mariclips is full eliminated. A tough situation. Vexa's gonna have to fight this at 2v3. They might be able to reset. Meanwhile, we got Full Metal right now fighting with Addicted. They were able to get the full kill on Sabs.
About time, eh?
Dig down. They're in a tough spot here, though. Play. Oh, they probably could try. I don't know, but I hope she doesn't try to go for this.
We should head that way.
Actually, a solo right now. Addicted down
Oh,
just
wow.
a solo. Not good.
Right in the thick of zone, too.
Not good. She is going to be able to stay alive for the time being, but a lot of teams are in her way. It is only round 2, so she should be able to play in zone if she has to. Depending on how many heals she has. Tip back over to Rain. They were able to get the reset. The full 3 back up. Boobies are still on the high ground. Still on the height. 16 squads still alive. Got Neo and Team Lavender flying in. They're going to be looking over. They have zone knowledge and try to play into this building, but I believe there's a team in here. There is. Maddie lands right on top of a team. That's gonna be Myth Gaming holding it down the inside. Taking the top floor is gonna be Lavender, though. They're gonna be getting shot from range as well by a triple take. I believe that's probably Sweet Pea. It is.
I feel like this has happened a lot here, especially this game. Where we see teams just kind of land to a top zone that's taken and not doing well.
Myth Gaming getting some help from a lot of teams too. Jess was able to pick up that kill with the riot drill. Myth Gaming gonna be able to play the bottom floor. Moved in. They were able to stay alive. Meanwhile, we have Zeppa fighting with Katana. Katana able to take him out. Zeppa goes out in 16th. Sweet Pea and company moving here in game 2. Nina's on the high ground. Nami was able to get a full kill during that Myth fight with Lavender.
The perfect upgrade.
Oh, gold Hemlock not being taken, or gold Rampage. There you go. Pick it up. Yeah. Come on.
That's awesome. Rough play for those teams that play the bottom side of those buildings. You see Rain taking a lot of damage. Mirror trying to cover. On the
Good trading here from Vexa. I believe this is Subway Rats, the duo. Walking the Watson Maggie right now. Vexa gonna probably swing out here with the disc. Oh, they're getting help from range though. This team is taking shots at them. Gonna keep Subway Rats alive. They have the gen down, so that's not gonna work. Aurora gonna try to climb up. Is able to get on the height. Raw's gonna do the same. A little bit of a rat play coming in from Subway Rats once again. I didn't even know you could go up here. There's a drill. Aurora's gonna fall back down. Not much really happening here in this fight. Just kind of looking at each other. This looks like there's a fight happening from across Full Metal, and they're just taking shots at them. On the height, it's gonna be the boobies. So there's 3 teams in this area right now, collecting damage from all over the map. Now we got Addicted pushing in into C.
We'll reset.
Yeah, good job by Pexy getting that. Lots of caustic here today. Didn't really see too much of them in season play.
No, definitely a lot more aggro comps during the group play. A lot of teams content for the zone style here in LCQ. You see Sad. They really need these kills, not only for
Chill, gonna go down. I think they're gonna be in trouble again. Oh, Katana's third partying. That was Sweet Pea who took the knock. Addicted down to just a duo again. Katana gonna use that knock to rotate and get in front of Addicted. They were fighting with C for a while there. Katana taking a pick shot, and they were able to get 2 kills on Subway Rat, so they were fighting Vexa. So they're doing a great job here, Tipsy. They're just collecting KP where they can, taking their shot, and staying in the rotation.
Yeah, no, I like what I'm seeing from Addicted a lot today. Or not Addicted, Katana, excuse me. Addicted doing well for this part too, but
We have a problem.
you know, Katana playing a little different. Cooking.
Careful. Enemy close. Go in here.
It's gonna be Helix fighting right now against Full Metal. It's a 1v2. Coventry and Miss Monty still up. Gonna go for the res here on Linda. John is gonna be the last one up for Helix. Gonna try to get a res here. Doesn't get it off. Does not get the Q off fast enough. Now in a 1v3 is gonna go down. Full Metal cleans up Helix. Helix going down in 13th. Full Metal looking pretty good here too as well in LCQs. But here comes the third party. Addicted moving in. Good shootout.
About a bag and a half left of white ammo. They need these kills bad for the sake of loot.
Good Maggie ball coming in. Linda doing some damage. C does get eliminated in the kill feed. Miss Monty goes down to Sabs. Pexy gets a knock on Linda. It's going to be just Coventry left. She's going to Valk ult and try to get away from this. Sinful now going to be here. Playing a familiar building. Getting some nice shots here on Shuro's. Going to be Slap. Gets the knock. Slap going to be careful. Needs to trade. This is a fight they should be taking here. I think they're pretty solid here on the edge. They're getting shot by Sabs. Good knock coming in. Zab's a solo. They gotta swing this. She's gonna go down to zone, bro. She went down to zone, bro. She died to zone. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. That is not good. All right, 9 squads left. Addicted goes down. Game 1 winner out in 10th place. Do see the likes of Yazakura walking up on Katana. Shots gonna be coming in here from Loomis Gallop. Does some good damage. Wicked Archer as well. Putting some hemlock shots in. Jess looking for a left side swing. Bringing out the enemies. Good shots from Jess. Conduit Q comes in. Jess gonna have to back up. No conduit for Yazakura. Katana gotta take height. Katana looking for an angle is gonna be Sweet Pea with the R99. Has a one-time on it this time around.
I guess we decided the 2 times was not to. He did getting a knock to kill feed.
Good angle.
Top the Sweet Pea. Let's pick this up.
Ooh, did Vex?
Oh.
Fifth game going. What's happening?
I have no idea. I think
The team ported into third party that. I think that was that Vexa?
I think it's Myth.
Myth Gaming ported in to take a KP away.
Right here.
Anyway, all right. So Coventry last one up here for full metal. Maddie's still alive for Lavender. Vexa holding it down on the edge right now. They find one. Rain's gonna be careful here. There was a caustic all. It's just a solo. Oh no. There's a third party though. Good caustic all. The Rain goes down. That's gonna be Noiwi. Mary gets a knock with the Eva 8. And have to swing into a pretty open area right now. It's rough, yeah. That grenade's gonna eat. They need to get Rain up ASAP. They need those caustic barrels down. Noiwi does get full kill, so Peach is gonna be a solo currently for Team Ghost to Boo. On the right side is gonna be a team. She's gonna get shot in the back. Peach gonna be in a tough situation. Sinful goes down. Down to a top 5 here. Ghost to Boo is solo. We got Boobies down to a solo. Katana a full 3. Looking to finish off this team behind the truck. There goes Bell. Gonna swing in. No one there. Continue running edge. Sweet Pea's gonna get beamed. Gonna have to back up behind the truck. Grenades flying in. Lots of grenades. Sweet Pea's gonna get. Oh my god. She's alive somehow.
Not all.
She is 1 HP. She gets away. Gosabu back up to a duo. That's gonna be Vexa. Vexa looking strong here.
Oh.
They get the full kill there on Coventry. 9 kills for Rain here in game 2.
3. Cooking. Come through on that Axel. B-disc.
Enemy.
Rain. That team was looking. Nevetsa was looking like they were in a really bad spot. Rain was down. They've now taken a bunch of space. Looking to continue getting some kills. Rain looking to add to the total. I like this play right now.
Yeah, Vexa playing the high ground too. Full kill coming in on Ava. It's looking like it's gonna be a Katana versus Vexa fight here to close this out, and it's gonna be. Here we go. Shots be coming in from Mira. Use that drill to take away that high ground positioning from Katana. Katana. Use the conduit Q's. Gonna get healthy. By themselves, it's gonna be Lorena Beloui weak as well. Rain having the game of her Queen's Cup career right now. Gets a knock here. Sweet Pea gets a knock on Nishi. It's a 2v2. Battle's coming in. We do have Caustic all in the hands of Rain. She throws it down. Gets Sweet Pea in it. On the Rain, excuse me. And they're gonna win. Vexa takes game 2. A phenomenal game from Rain and company. Wow, Tipsy. They played that perfectly. A great fight too.
Awesome.
A great fight.
So much trouble rotating into that zone. Nades were stacking on them. They had nothing but a Connex box to play, and they pull it out. That was awesome.
Yeah, Rain. I don't think I've ever seen that from Rain before. I'm not gonna lie. That was that's a big game. That's a big game for Vexa. That is a big game. Big game. But Katana, once again, top 2. That's gonna be great for their standings as well. I'm sure they had a lot of kills. 15. 18 for Vexa there. 18 kill game from Vexa. Lock it in. locking it in today. Locking it in. Addicted. What's going on? 10th place, 6 kills, man. And we saw Sabs die to zone to ring, trying to loot a box. What's going on with Addicted, Tipsy? What's happening?
I don't know. They looked more like themselves that first game. Got a lot of kills. Just I don't know. The games are weird. Like how much fighting's happening. To take the same spots early game, and then teams are rotating out trying to reset, while other teams are rotating in, and third parties. People have third partying, leaving after they get like it's just really chaotic right now.
Yeah.
In LCQs.
Yeah. All right, chat. Scores are updated. Take a look at the scoreboard. Katana gonna move into first with 38 and 27. Addicted second, 33-19. Third gonna be Vexa after that 18 kill game with 32-19. Go Sabu gonna sit in fourth with 19-7. Full Metal fifth, 19-6. Myth Gaming sixth, 18-9. Retirement Home seventh, 14-10. Sinful eighth, 11-6. Subway Rats ninth, 10-5. And then Nina's moving into 10th with 9-8. Still 4 games left to go here. We'll be moving over to Storm Point. And we'll be back with more Queen's Cup action in just a few minutes. All right, chat, we're back. Game number 3. Moving over to the lovely Storm Point Tipsy. We have a Maggie ban. I think we might have maybe Valk or Wraith. One of those 3. I mean 2, or even Conduit will probably be our next ban. But after our 2 games on ED, this map here is gonna be big. This is a lot of zone play comes in when you play Storm Point.
Yeah, 100%. That's why we see a lot of people on the Valk this time around. Gonna look to make their way in the zone. Interested to see if we'll follow the same suit that we've seen a lot of early game fights, fighting for position in that zone with the barrow zone. It feel like it would be a little bit more difficult than what we've seen before. We see Ghost of Boo fighting off Katana here early. Ghost of Boo having to pop his nose. Peachy.
Yeah, very aggressive. He's gonna go down. Ava with the knock, the swing coming in. Good shots coming in from Peach. She's gonna go down. Bell gets the knock with the wingman. Aggressive plays coming in here. Sweet Pea is full, eliminated. Ava able to get the kill. Lorena holding up on the high ground, trying to get the knock here on the Valkyrie. Catalyst is weak as well. Noe goes down. It's gonna be a 1v2 for Katana. Ava, last one up. She's gonna go down. Ghost of Boo eliminated. And I mean, Katana being super aggressive early in these games.
Yeah, no, I love it, dude. I love to see the confidence there. They are cooking. They're not letting off the gas pedal at all.
That's one of our top 10 teams eliminated early. Retirement home. Vex are pretty close to one another. It does look like we're gonna have a Barrow zone, Tipsy. One of the better zones here on Storm Point, so it should be pretty fun to watch. A look over at Addicted. Is they're gonna be moving in as well to zone. Need a better game from them here.
Yeah, I will say, and I said it in between games, but despite the unfortunate way they went out last game, they had to get a full reset and try to come back in the zone. Got some KP and placement along the way, so not awful considering how they started. It was looking pretty rough there with Pexi being as a solo, so obviously they're looking to rotate here early and avoid something like that happening, as it looks like they're pushing up here on Elix, holding down the nut. But I think Sab's just going to go past, fight for one of these buildings, and I like to play here.
Yeah, and they're gonna go past this. It's playing smarter. It looks like they're just playing more conservative right now for the time being. They realize where the zone is. They have the knowledge from Pexi. So they're just kind of gonna chill, find a spot in zone, and find a home for the time being, especially with that Watson. Not much of a... I mean, depending on... I mean, I'm sure they'd be fine, but it's not a super aggressive comp to be playing with the Watson, but...
And they still got the Wraith and Axel to take a fight nearby.
Right.
We're in, should they feel the opportunity presents itself.
Speaking of aggressive, it's going to be Katana. Katana is moving in quick there on Elix, but decided to go loot or hit Beacon. Looks like they're going to go hit Beacon.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get Sweet Pea on blue.
A lot of space for these teams right now. Head over here to the Ninas. They're getting pushed in by Yazakora laying some shots. It's gonna be Lil Miss Gallop. Gonna use the speed disc to push in on this and get the knock. She takes a wrong turn. She uses another one. Gets a knock here on Tfue. Tefo, sorry. Tfue. Tefo. my fault. Yazakora push it up.
Oh no, Yazakora is. That's awesome. Good shots from Gallop though, taking a lot of damage.
Wingman. They have evac. They have to use it to climb up. I don't think Jess can make that with the jumping. Should be able to get a res here. Alita gonna use her Valk ult to get some intel. Tefo was able to get back. Good for the time being.
I wish Pro would have played this more aggressive off the top.
Yeah, I agree.
They had an opportunity to reset. They had the height. They lost it to a single Valk where they could have just pushed up. I think they missed out on an opportunity here.
Yeah, UVAC tower is going to be coming in now for Nina's, and they're going to look to probably rotate on top of them, Tips. I'm not going to lie, they're probably going to want to take this fight. Yeah. And they are going to fly right in front of them and grab a building. Probably turn and burn on them. That intel comes in from the Valkyrie. Alita Taking flight right now. Looking for a spot to play. And they are gonna turn. Nope. No, they're gonna keep going. Just trying to stun. So maybe they don't take this fight. We do have Pickles right now getting after it with Katana. Katana moving in here. Lorena pretty weak. Pickles holding it down with the caustic gas. Gonna be Ange. Ange gets a knock here on Sweet Pea. Another one almost. Sierra gets it. She goes down. Z. That's it. Z clutches it up. Pickles take down Katana on the edge. Katana going out early in game number 3, Tipsy. D with the clutch up.
Inbound. I gotta hurry up. Third party inbound.
That's gonna be Sinful. Sinful probably on the lesser side of aggressive. So I wouldn't be surprised if they opt to just continue to rotate here. Or take the alcohol. Yeah, okay. They're gonna leave this alone. I don't think they fall on top of them. They're not one of those kind of teams. And they're gonna rotate away.
Take a little bit of damage there off the Valpo.
Good job by Pickles. That's a huge fight for Pickles, man. That's a huge fight. Not only for the confidence, taking down the first place team, but for the overall standings, you need at least one good game to finish inside the top 10. And that's looking good for him. Myth Gaming now pushing in. I believe this is no, it's Elix. Myth Gaming pushing in on Elix. Rosie gonna get cracked here. Taurus able to get a knock here on Jom. Pushing up on the stairs, gonna be Taurus. Taurus gonna go down. Zoe with the knock. Silver Dragon pushing in with the Wraith Q. Gets an angle here on the backside. Gets a knock here on Zoe. 1v2 now for Roxanne. Roxanne gets a knock. 1v1. And she's gonna go down. Myth Gaming eliminated the snipe from Pexi across. Saves the day for Elix, and he should be able to get a res. No, the third party is here. Addicted wants to clean this up. Shiro, here's the res. Questionable ult from Shiro. Not coming in here on John from Sabs. Shiro trying to climb up, throw a grenade in there, gets one in, only hits on the knock. Takes on the cat goo though. More cat goo comes in. Retirement home also looking at this from below. I mean from above, looking below.
This is what I was talking about here. This is textbook aggressive class controller comp gameplay. We got technical down while Stab and Zero looking at KP, looking at
Shiro's 1 HP. Elix goes down. Good third party from Addicted. They were able to get 2 KP off of that fight in general. I know Pexi picked one up against Myth Gaming there. But Elix essentially does get eliminated. Take a look at the map, see what more rotations are gonna be coming in from. Got Full Metal out here on the back. Take a look over at Zeppa. Kind of quiet here thus far, Tipsy. A regular in the Queen's Cup. Having a rough go of it this season. Had a rough week 1. Week 3 went better, but not great. And now they're sitting on the bottom half here in LCQs.
Yeah, definitely gonna look to shoot up the leaderboard here this game. Not a terrible spot, especially with the Valk. Could look for something late, but obviously would like to clear something from distance if they can. Get a knock and Valk off of that instead of just blindly sending it. We see Pickles here looking for a building. Taking a lot of damage.
They're gonna fly right into Vexa. And put themselves in a really bad spot here.
They're gonna have to fight the wings of this building. She's just gonna get singled out.
Door's gonna go off. Look at that caustic trap. What the hell is that? Yeah, the hell is that?
What is on?
What is it on? I don't think it's on anything. It's a good shootout. Gotta remove that barrel so they can get in the door, bro, while they have the chance. Just needs to get... Angie needs to take it down, bro. And they take over the bottom floor here. Should be able to set up, make this team push them if they really want to. Vex are coming off a fat W. Gonna have to fight this off. Rain looking for some shots. Does get cracked, nearly cracked. The Q comes in on the bottom side. Sierra backs up to full health. A little bit of a stalemate here. The peaks are gonna be coming in. Mara uses Watson Gen full T. Balsic's gonna help out with the third party if it comes. Markstar's coming in. Seeing a lot of fighting happening in your kill feed. Tefu just took down Yazakura, excuse me. 1v3'd him. Got an angle here from Sierra. See, it's just a lot of utility being used here by the team on the height. There's still 3 grenades in Rain's hand. 3 from Mera and 3 from Nishi. Shot from Nishima goes down. A knock coming in. Z. Grenade's gonna have to come down from mid. They come in, holding off this push. More good shots from Sierra, but Z is gonna go down. That's gonna be C from range taking down Z. It's like a cat in a hat book. Pickle's gonna make a play on this before the third party comes. And now I think they're back up to a full 3 as Vexa. Good job by Vexa to hold off that push. They were gonna fall down and throw an arc star into the back door. Not gonna collect much. And it's just a trade of utility right now between these two teams. That third party is not far away. It's controller legends. I mean, just living up to their name right now, controlling the area. Did not make a mistake here. A mistake is going to lose you this fight. We almost saw it with Nishi, but luckily, Team C got a knock on Pickles, so they're able to stay alive. This is a long, dragged-out fight. Just trying to control him. We're going to have to leave this for the time being. C is right here across the way. Addicted on the bridge as well. We also got Team Lavender in the building across, directly south of them. So it's going to be tough. If they take this fight, it's going to get third party. So they have to clean it up quick and take as less damage as they possibly can. Good shots from Sierra. It's taking so much in return. They're just burning through each other's utility, but little do they know, they continue to collect arc stars from this Watson jet. It's like unlimited util. Every time they shoot the hemlock thing in there, they get an arc star. But meanwhile, C is getting pushed. Head over here to Addicted. Addicted down to a duo, as well as C down to a duo. Adrenaline trying to get healthy here on the Seer. Bangall gonna come down from Ivy.
Let's scan this area.
Shots coming in from across the way from Ivy. Ivy goes down to about 10 HP. Bangall gonna take her own Bangall. Oh no, it's Maddie's Bangall. Maddie's Bangall gets the knock. So third party Bangall coming in, taking down Ivy. And it's gonna be Adrenaline, the last one up here for the squad of C. And Addicted using Sav's knock shield as cover. Doing a good job. I mean, C does get eliminated, but now Savs is gonna go down. Maddie doing a good job collecting kills from range. Oh, how did Maddie get the... Oh, so it was Ivy. It was her own ult that took her out. Maddie just did the last damn... Okay, I see how that works. Okay. I wish they would tell us that. And another third party coming in. Addicted trying to just survive right now. Shiro, last one up. It's going to be M&K Trace walking in on Addicted. Addicted going to be a solo here with only 14 teams alive. Not good. 2-time on. RE45 is diabolical. Queen of the North doing a lot of damage there. With it though, I mean, I could never. I don't even like running a sight on that gun, I'm not gonna lie. They take advantage, they take control of the low ground. Savs was box res. Back up to a duo. This is a fight Addicted could win. Shots coming in here from Queen of the North. Laughing Alpaca taking a lot of damage as well. This is not a great spot for M&K Trace. Yeah, there comes the swing from Addicted. Sabs, Shiro gets a knock on Queen of the North. Sabs gonna swing on the backside. Can't get around the zone. Blue gonna Wraith Q away. Gonna get a different angle, but eventually Shiro is gonna find her, and it's gonna be M&K Trace going down. A duo win for Addicted, and they're gonna be able to get the res here on Pexi. And Addicted wins that fight. M&K Trace unable to get any KP in that.
What is that? That pull is diabolical.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a gross zone pull. It's gonna pull right towards Pickle. These two teams are still brawling with each other. They're still brawling with each other. And now you got Tifu. I'm sorry, Tempo. I'm gonna do that all night, dude. That's so bad. Tempo and Nina's, they're gonna be right next to Zeppa. I believe there's another team coming through the choke right now. Yeah, it's gonna be Sinful coming into third party this. Looking over from the grav cannon. A lot of teams just living with each other right now. Shots coming in here from Zeppa from the second floor. Nina's gonna try to rotate. Nina's gonna be put in a bad spot here. Nami's gonna be Very, very stuck. She's probably gonna go down. Subway Rats. Subway Rats get that knock.
Bogey in my crosshairs.
Back over to Vexa. And Pickles. Still chilling. I mean, hey, it's just something we're not used to with Women's Comp. That's all, Chad. That's all. We're just not used to this. That's all. And Pickles, they've agreed, I think, Chad. I think they've agreed to kind of live together. See somebody underneath her. That's gonna be Nina's. They were able to get the res here on Nami, but now shots coming in from the backside as well. They're probably gonna get knocked. Takes me back to Vexa. They're still living here for the time being. They have a pretty decent spot in zone, low key. If they can hold this down over here without taking a lot of damage, they should be able to play this rock for a long time. They have the Watson and everything. They just gotta look on their right side when those teams rotate out of that building. They should be good. They should be good. Meanwhile, we do have Sinful pushing in here on Zephyr. That ult, man, that ult is something else. And now they're gonna get shot from the back. They gotta queue in on this. D-Wiz gonna try to swing in. They got a knock here on Gabby. Not coming in here on Davila as well. One left here. It's coming in on the backside. Yesenia. Yesenia. Gonna be able to get both of her teammates to her. I believe they survived.
We should head that way.
They're gonna be good.
Yeah. Shiro has helped him out with the Kraber.
The team tried to port in on Pickles and they died. So they're out. Subway Rats holding it down over at the rock formation. Did see a knock coming in from Shiro with the Kraber. Shiro is full killed currently. Addicted now down to a duo once again. Full Metal is solo playing right on top of them. Wraith Portal gonna be coming in here from Sabs. Getting swung right now. It's gonna be Lavender. Actually gonna pop. High ground, good spot here for Addicted. Oh, I don't think she went through that. She did. Nope, she didn't. I don't know. Okay. She goes back. Okay, so that's a good spot to be. I'm gonna hold this high ground. It's in zone for the time being. Do see Subway Rats now taking some fighting. Alita has a knock, gonna kill him with the Kravers. We have a few Kravers in play right now. Swing coming in here on Subway Rats. It's gonna be Zephyr. Zephyr back up to a full 3. Next to Yesenia's clutch up. Swing out from this Newcastle. It's gonna go down. Frost overextending there. Gibby all gonna be coming down as well. Zephyr gonna have to clean this up before the Gibby all takes him out. It's gonna be a 1v2 here for Subway Rats. Playing the knockdown shield is gonna be Yesenia. Gab's gonna swing in and is gonna take down Subway Rats. Zephyr taking control here. This looks more like the Zephyr we know. Yesenia fragging out. Doing her job very well here in game number 3, Tipsy.
Cooking. 2 shots left in this crib for Alita. We wait for teams to rotate in on this zone close for that last shot. She's gonna send it. The Kraber bullet burning a hole in her pocket.
She has a hemlock to chill.
Yeah.
Good wing hand shots from Alita there. Picks up a decent amount of damage. I believe that's going to be Pickles. Taking that is going to be Angie. Nexa and Pickles are still here. It's still, hey man, props to them for living with each other. It's just, like I said, not something we're used to seeing here in Queen's Cup. But Nishi swinging down, getting some shots in there on Pickles. Addicted still alive as well as the duo. Gonna take some shots. I believe that's going to be Lavender? Where are they? That's going to be Zephyr flying around. Gabby gonna go to the backside rock here. Zephyr's gonna go down. Interesting flight path from Zephyr. Not sure why they evac'd from that area so quickly. They had a Newcastle wall to use and play with. Nina is now down to a solo as well. Leader gonna be playing the knock. Walk losers on the bottom side. They find the solo here. Looking for the full kill is gonna be Jen. The swing gonna coming in. Oh, nobody. They're just gonna chill. Zephyr does go down. For the full kill, they get it. This KP sitting right for Jen. They have a really good spot. They don't want to lose it. Meanwhile, we finally have the fight. Pickles and Vexa started fighting, but they got the fall right down on top of Wash losers. Vexa down to a solo, stuck in the Watson fences. Does not want to touch this Newcastle wall. Stays alive. Nina's go down. Addicted goes down. Wash losers up to a full 3. Valiosa very weak. Pickles down to a solo as well. It's going to be just Sierra. Quick res gonna come in here on the caustic. This is good. This could be good. I believe it's just. Gonna try to get. She's gonna go down. It's gonna be Wash Losers cleaning it up, and Wash Losers are gonna take game number 3. You called it, Tipsy. Bounce back. There it is.
Yeah, I love that from 2.5 Wash Losers. I could not tell you at any point in that game who was going to win. The zone pull was diabolical. The spots people were holding, insane. So good job for 2.5 Wash Losers to come out on top of all the chaos.
Yeah, I mean, the Valgar from Zeppa, I mean, I know it had to happen, but they had a lot of cover there. I think they easily could have waited a bit longer, and then they ended up getting separated at one point as well. So I don't think they knew where to go, and put them in a really bad spot. They ended up taking that fight with Subway Rats, and what I thought was probably the bigger fight of the round there. But nonetheless, shout out to Pickles, as well. I mean, able to stay alive in that situation. They were fighting with Vexa that whole game pretty much. And
Yeah.
able to stay alive and get second place as a solo for Sierra, getting the res off, potentially getting something going there. But Zone was just choking them out. And unfortunately, Wash loses though. Great spot. Played a great spot there with the Watson fences.
Yeah, I'd love to see that from them. And it should shake up the leaderboards a little bit. As we're getting into that crunch time right now. Halfway through, it's really, really do or die now. Got to
Yeah.
fight for that top 10 spot.
All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard. It's updated. Addicted is going to be in first place with 50 and 31. Katana second, 41-30. Vexa third, 39-19. Washed Losers are going to be in fourth with 23-10. Pickles fifth, 23-14. Nina is in sixth, 22-17. Full Metal seventh, 21-6. Ghost of Boo eighth with 20-8. Myth Gaming ninth, 18-9. And the Retirement Home going to be sneaking into the top 10 with 15-10. But a lot of teams in striking distance. All it takes is one game. All it takes is one game to bounce one of those teams out of the top 10. So, I mean, we still got 3 games left to go here, and it should be nothing but exciting. So we'll be back with game number 4 in just a few minutes. right, chat. We're back. Game number 4 here. Getting down to the nitty gritty, dude. Nitty gritty. Need to have some better games from some of these teams in the bottom 10. But we're looking at a Valk ban here in game number 4. But moving forward, it's looking like we're gonna see a Wraith ban next, Tipsy.
Yep. And you know, to your point about the bottom
Back
10
here.
teams,
Level
still a
2.
lot of opportunity out there. 3 games and not a lot of points separating. I think I saw 4th place to like 13th is separated by maybe like 12 or 13
Optics here.
points. So
Yeah.
still plenty
Always
of
better than
opportunity
iron
for these
sights.
teams to lock in and
Ultimate
get their spot
accelerant here.
in match point finals tomorrow.
Team right now sitting on that cusp is retirement home, sitting in 10th place, only 15 points, only 1 point ahead of Subway Rats. Playing out of a POI right now that tends to get pushed, or they do the pushing over at Devastated Coast. So curious to see how they approach this. Taking a look over at C right now. C sitting in 19th place, but
Weapon supply bin
like
here.
you were saying, it's only an 11-point difference from, I mean, it's only a 12-point difference from 20th to 10th. So, like we said at the beginning, all it takes is really one solid game, and you lock yourself in.
Harvester spotted near me.
And, yeah, it would take a lot for you not to make it if you have a solid game. You know, like Pickles should be good. You know, Wash Losers, they should be good. Vexers should be good. You know, those teams in the top 5 right now should be all set. Unless they just flatline here, which would be insane. But we do see that zone pull, the bottom side of the map here. Gotta head over to Barrow again. Oh wait, we're at double Barrow zone? What? Double Barrow zone? Jesus, right. We got Zeppa and Full Metal looking at each other right now. Is pulling in, pulling up.
Oh, gets 2 off the, but they don't take any damage off that. No one looking to capitalize off that Axel ult. So,
Full Metal, careful.
yeah, they're at a disadvantage here in shields and positioning, but they might get help from a third party. Look, Moon's coming across the way now from their spotted Echo.
Zeppa gotta be careful here.
Yeah, they saw
Over
that
there,
in back.
the ring console.
Longbow in the hands here of Starby. The line Whites is going to be Lick Moon, so they're not going to get super aggressive, but Full Metal able to get themselves up to blue. Did see a lot of fighting happening in the kill feed early, but everybody's still alive. Start Nina's getting some kills. Now Katana moving over to command, and they're going to be taking some shots from range. The 30-30. Nina's are going to try to rotate and stay alive here. Meanwhile, Zepp are going to be fighting on with the spiders, going to collect some Evo. The mill. Got Lavender. We got Taurus not in the game right now. Myth Gaming got to be in trouble, but
Replicator there. It's got supplies left.
Lavender walking up on Taurus. That's unfortunate. Taurus DC'd.
That sucks. I hate when things like that happen.
Yeah, only 1 DC, so we can't. No reset in the lobby, even in LCQ. I know. But 2 or more. Apologies.
Yeah, looks like it happened in game, anyways.
Meanwhile, got Z
Pickles.
getting a knock here on Maddie. You want to head over to Mill once again. I mean, is it a party at the Mill, Tipsy? It might be.
Might be.
Nah, I don't
Mighty
think so.
trying to slide down here. See if Lavender can get a reset. Pickles should get aggressive on this though. They've been cooking. They should play confident and look to capitalize on this.
Shield
They sound
battery
like they
here.
are in the mills.
Watch it. Enemy there. We're better off here.
And I don't think they'll be able to pick up those kills. It looks like they got a lot of space on that. So should get the elim on Maddie. Get their 1 KP. They do have to rotate back down the Barrow side, so should run into Rain and Co here. Vexa and Pickles, a lot of beef happening early. Looks like on Storm Point, and that's going to continue.
Pickles is rotating away, but Vexa pulling up. Curious to see Angie getting a little bit of a flank here. I don't know. Oh, she shot a little too early, I think. I don't think Vexa knew she was there. Ooh, good nade.
That is
Oh my
a hell of
goodness.
a nade. The bank shot was crazy.
She doing some good damage there. Nade's coming
that
flying
nade.
in.
That nade was almost good as hell too.
Boobies are going to get eliminated in the kill feed. Vex is going to try to port away. Mira hopping onto the Wraith. Pickles back up.
I think it's a good play by Vexa here. I was kind of confused on the thought process here anyway, seeing where the zone is going. I don't know if they had zone knowledge or not, but with the Barrow zone, that push doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Ironman here looking, Zona getting good damage.
So he gets Team C. Still 19 teams up. MK Trace taking a lot of damage right now from the likes of Katana in the kill feed. I believe they got eliminated. No, Alpaca's still alive, but she's rotating right into 2-3, right into this fight actually.
Yeah.
She's here.
Over there. There are 2
She's just in drone. She just hopped in drone. Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh, and she gets scanned.
that's really not good.
2-time on the Volt. A lot of 2-times on these SMG close range
SMGs.
guns, bro. What is going on? New meta? New tech? What's going on here? What did I miss? What did I miss? It's only been a couple weeks. Jeez. Not much happening though. Nothing. Alpaca try to stay alive as long as she can. She almost has her drone back. I know she's here. Oh
I
man.
don't know with the seer there.
Good scan.
There's an enemy near me.
Alright, pull off of this. So some stuff happening over here. It's our game 3 winners. Be taking some shots over
Ooh,
at Full Metal, and Gabby was able to get 2 knocks there on Full Metal. As Miss Monty, Coventry are both gonna go down. Yesenia flying in with the Axel. Funny, we saw Axel ban game 2 in week 3 group play. And now she's still here in game 4.
oh my god.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt, bro.
Looking, oh my god.
And they're getting shot from 2.5 watch losers. Zeppa got a little too aggressive there. Full Metal back up to a full 3. A beautiful ult coming in from Coventry to hold off this push. And they're back up to a full 3. And Zeppa is going to cost their lives there. Going to go out in 18th.
Oh, that is nightmare fuel. How did that turn around so fast? What an
Just-
ult from Coventry, and good job on 2.5 watch losers to capitalize on the positioning.
Yeah, I mean, I think they were just unaware that watch losers were on the height. It's just not, they just weren't aware of their surroundings there. And that was just a really dangerous push to begin with. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Tough way to go out, but gotta be more aware. Anyway, headed over to Sinful. Sinful and Vexa now. Vexa gonna opt to rotate away from this. They don't want any part of this. Nishi almost goes down, but does go down. Ali gets the knock there.
For her teammate.
And I don't think... yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing. I complained a little too much about it last week.
No, it's
Head
not
over
good.
to Sinful
Sinful.
POV.
Hey, off this, I like the aggressiveness. Fighters trying to help out Team Vector. Fighters, paid actors.
Rain is able to get away. Nope, come on. That's gonna be Dissy and company from Retirement Home picking up some kills. More shots coming in from Zona, so they third-partied this fight.
Good to see it. Turn home showing some aggression in this game. I love that.
Subway Rats getting a reset. Our 11th place team. Their squad back in.
Oh,
Enemies here.
Unaz playing underneath the bridge. Double purples right now for the squad. Lots of wraiths.
like to stop them with the Watson kit. This is pretty playable. Yeah,
Let's relocate here.
Central losing slap. Katana.
Shots from Sweepy there and Bell. They take down D-Wiz, so Slap eliminated as well.
There. Go.
Down to a solo is gonna be Sinful.
Care package over
Pickles
Spotted one.
playing over at Barrow as well. What a chance we get 2 Barrow zones in the 2 matches we play here on Stone Point.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, look at this.
Over there.
Full reset coming in from MK Trace. Laughing Alpaca was able to get away from that situation. Back up to a full 3. That's a huge move there for the squad.
Dude. 2 times with the Volt. That's how you do it.
They'll be rotating right in. There's Ali the solo. Let's get off. We don't want to cast the cursor and get Retirement Home. Moving up as well. Taking a look at this map. I mean, the next fight we're probably going to see is going to be right here. This general vicinity. Somebody Rat's probably going to rotate this way into Lavender. See, Lick Moons and Myth Gaming. Oh, Taurus is back in the lobby, so no DC there. Connected. Got more spider fighting happening here with the likes of Yazakura. Those 16 teams up here, Tipsy. Zone is going to be closing on the back of MK Trace. I'm going to keep my eyes on this. Retirement home is going to try to hold them up.
Hostile spotted.
Right here.
Target
I
spotted.
like the aggression here from Retirement Home. There should be some kills here for Retirement Home.
Should be,
Contact. On my mark.
I would think. The Wraith Portal going to be coming in here for blue.
Over there.
Wait, I think that's a good port.
That's a beautiful
Should be good.
port. That is a beautiful port.
See Retirement Home look to chase this down.
Yeah,
They are. They're gonna let them go. I'm gonna take the loot. Now they're gonna have to look for their spot into this barrow zone.
The enemy castle wall is energized.
Okay. We got our admin back,
nice.
chat. Admin's back. Hell yeah. Alright, so Blue gonna try to heal here. Retirement home playing on the bottom side, pushing in.
Zumper looking to make a push here. Bottom side. Takes all the damage. Give a few out. Watch it get down.
The
Doesn't
doctor
matter.
for Saki.
North going down.
Usaki gets the full kill. They're gonna get aggressive with this. Usaki looking to clean it up. MK Trace go down in 16. They played their life for a while there, but eventually the likes of Retirement Home came in, got out of there, got off their walkers, and took them down.
Yeah.
Now
I
that
love the
they're-
aggressive. Love the don't let off the pedal when you got a team down like that. But especially they're gonna have to push into the likes of Katana here. Sweet Pea already looking for the damage.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. It's a tough rotate for them. They got Pickles as well. Gonna be looking down at them. They're gonna need some help from Pickles if they want to move in.
I say we move there.
Worst case scenario is Pickles and Katana are gonna look at him as they try to rotate in. But that Mythic Bin is unplayable. They don't have a Gibby. No one's gonna really be able to get that with Pickles on that height over there.
Enemy over there.
Yeah.
There's that
Good
fight.
elbow again.
He does get pushed in by Subway. Rats, good
Oh
knockdown
my.
from Hard Eyes. Playing her life right now. Maddie's still. Maddie goes down. Subway Rat's gonna be looking to clean this up. Ooh, Hard Eyes. Oh, takes down two. And Aurora was like one shot. The third party's here. And Subway Rats are probably gonna go down. They do. It's gonna be Myth Gaming cleaning it up. Wow, Hard Eyes with some beams there. That was a winnable 1v1. Aurora was very, very weak. Pickles does go down, so Katana helping out the cause for the likes of Retirement Home, taking down the overlooker of Pickles. And Katana,
Satway, come on.
I think they should be good now. Yeah, they are. Retirement Home finds their place into zone. Someone just fell from the height. Dissy that didn't even know what to do, didn't know how to react. They were able to get the Mythic Bin too, Tipsy.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Katana pushing up on Pickles, gave him the opportunity. Helix holding it down on the bottom.
That's a tough spot to play.
Not easy. Look at all these teams over here. The zone pulls more to the, what does that be, the south, southeast, southwest? Yeah, southwest. I know how the compass works.
Enemy spotted.
Girls are doing a good spot. Washington set up. Got
Yeah,
the Ava and the crypto drone. To be able to
there.
EMP any teams that
Hostile.
decide
My
to
marker.
take space on their building.
Care package over there. Satway, come on.
Core's gonna have to rotate as well. There'll be a lot of fighting here, chat, in just a few minutes. This team is in a tough spot. Where are they playing? They have like the island rock formation. They should be good.
As long as they stay clean, they should be able to get some kills and kind of fight their way in. They place Kobe on the slow side. Somebody just got absolutely done in by some Watson fences. Good job from Nami there to fence down that
Spotted.
fort, take down Sinful.
Wash Loser's gonna be pushing up now.
Go there.
Taking over a building. It's gonna be Retirement Home. Finding their spot here in zone. Good job here by Zona. IGL the team. This is a beautiful spot. Low key, this is a great spot for Retirement Home.
Let's go. Satway here.
Ghost of Blue are right above them, I believe. We have another Vexa Pickles type of situation here. Shots gonna be coming in here from Ava with that wingman. Retirement home, playing on the height. It's gonna be Zona. Lots of damage coming in on Yusaki. That's gonna be from across the way. Wicked Archer. The ring is gonna eat Archer. She's gonna go down. Little Miss Gallop gonna be in trouble. She's getting shot from all different directions. They're gonna try to get into a spot here. They find a little hole. They find a little hole. They're alive. That was an Elix they were fighting on the rotate. That Gibby ult's coming down. Coventry once again with the Gibby bombardment. Getting a knockdown on Little Miss Gallop, and now his solo is gonna be Jess. Coventry gonna be pushing in. They're gonna try to take this building away from Retirement Home. Coventry almost thought she had a little entry there. A little tease there from Zona and company. Coventry gotta be careful. It's a tough angle to take. The swing out gonna be coming in from Yusaki. Zooming on in. And Yazakura is gonna go down. 2 left here. The shots from Zona. Full Metal gets eliminated. Retirement Home doing a great job. Goes to Boo. Have to continue to play this little building. Now the zone continues to pull. Katana in the area as well. Katana looking to get some shots in. Lorena with the Hemlock. Bell pushing up. 7 kills for Beloui right now. Sweepy has an angle. Looking through the door on the Sparrow. Very aggressive comp here for Katana, showing with their stats here in game number 4.
5 seconds on this zone. Close. Now have to make some work.
Yusaki once again swinging out, getting the crack here on Sweepy. Sweepy's gonna have to get healthy. Plenty of swaps to come in. Goes to Boo, waiting for this fight to happen on the high ground to drop down third party. Retirement Home gonna use port. Great job here by Retirement Home. Oh, never mind. There's a team on that high ground. This is gonna take it back.
Just drop.
And just drop. They should be good. Big Moon's still alive. Retirement Home. Gonna be Dissy. Getting on the right. Good shot to Dissy here. Yeah, tough spot here for Retirement Home, man. They're gonna get looked at both sides. That's gonna be Katana peeking on angles. And the fall down gonna be coming. Ooh. Yusaki staying alive. I believe that's gonna be Addicted on the height. And they're gonna go down. It is gonna be Addicted. And Wash Losers.
Addicted here.
Wait,
Let's
underneath.
get another dig. Another dub.
Like Wounds right now fighting as well. They've taken on the likes of Ghost Sabu. Wash Losers have a really good spot, Tipsy. With Gaming still alive as well. Shots coming in here from Silver. Silver gonna be careful, don't go down. I think Silver got stuck.
Yeah.
Oh, when Adele gets the full kill. Going for a box res. Ooh, Taurus. Yo, what is this box res?
No way.
Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. There's no way. There's no way, bro. How does that happen?
That was awesome.
Just looking to live is gonna be mid. One finds a good spot for the replacement at least. Wash Losers on that height. Just gonna be looking down on this. Katana, a duo. Wash Losers have the best spot in zone right now. They're gonna be able to look down all these teams trying to rotate in. Shots gonna be coming in here from Jace. Sentinel in the hands of E. Shiro goes down. Jace beaming right now, almost 3k damage. It's another knock here on Taurus. 2.7k, looking for more. Newcastle's shield comes in, the swing from E and Jen, they go clean that up. Myth Gaming goes down. Top 3, the fall down coming in from Jace. It's gonna go down. Bottom side, E looking to win the 1v1 against Lick Moons does. They get second place at least, and it's going to be Katana the duo. Launching one up. Valiosa goes down. It's going to be Sweet Pea cleaning it up, and Katana as a duo play patiently. Got a lot of KP, and they get the first place in game number 4.
They play that. I don't think you can play that spot any better.
Nope.
Able to just poke, and especially we're losing Lorena there before the final circle closed. Like, GG's.
GG's. And we got the Wraith bug to send us out over to World's Edge. I watched losers, another solid game. I mean, that was a great spot. Jace had to fall. Unfortunately, there was Cat Goo took her out. But nonetheless, Katana overdue for a dub, and there it was. There it was. All right, chat. We are gonna head over to World's Edge now for our last 2 games. But let's take a look at our leaderboard. Katana moving into first, 71-48. Addicted second, 55-32. Washed losers, 46-24. Vexa, 39-19 in fourth. Ninaz in fifth, 29-22. Retirement Home moving up to sixth with 27-19. Seventh, Myth Gaming, 27-13. Pickles, eighth, 24-14. There's a 3-way tie for 8th to 10th. Ghost of Boo in 9th with 24-9. And Full Metal moving into 10th with 24-7. Getting tight. It's getting tight. It's getting tight. And you look at Subway Rats sitting on the outside of at 11th with only 3 points with 21 and 12. So lots of things can happen. Lots of things can happen. I mean, Pickles was sitting in 4th place before this game. They move all the way down to 8th. I mean, it's still a possibility. We see some other teams have a pop-off game and things shipped off again. You know, this is the best thing about LCQs, man. It's the best thing about it. But all right, chat, we'll be back with more action in just a few minutes. It should be quicker because we have an admin now. So we'll be back.
Let's relocate here.
Alright, back. Game number 5 here. Looks like Lick Moons are gonna have to play it as a duo. Unfortunately, they did not get their third in. It's the only DC this round, so they have to play for placement, and that's their best bet. But anyway, take a look. We're heading over to World's Edge, Tipsy. Heading over to World's Edge to close this out.
Yeah, look like maybe get a thermal zone here or a Harvey zone. We'll see where this pulls, but it's gonna be some of our last games on World's Edge as we know it. Not in the competition right
That's
now in
something I can
ALGS,
use.
looking to get a rework. Do the other maps are any testament to how the rework's gonna look? Should be like a completely different map when we come back to it.
Let's go over there.
World's Edge?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that. Really? Oh, it's not even.
it's not even.
Well, it's in Queen's Cup, so there you go.
We've got an evil harvester here.
No, it's
It's
okay.
Anyone?
I'm sure people prefer this over Olympus anyway.
This is gonna be a thermal zone, bro.
Yep.
And it is gonna benefit the hell out of Team Vexa. Vexa's sitting in 4th, but they should be okay. Starting to get to that point where we're gonna start seeing a cutoff. Right now, if you're in, I think I would say like 5th to 1st, you're pretty much safe.
I see a competitor
But with a team like Lick Moon's still at 17, Subway Rats at 21, Lavender at 15, Sinful at 14, they still have opportunity to move up in these next 2 games. So after this, we'll see a little bit more teams get safe. But for the time being,
Let's move here.
Team Lavender is going to be moving up to thermal.
Enemy sighted far.
I think
How about Rain today? Obviously, she's been cooking, but also just being the jack of all trades here for Team Vexa. She's been on the controller legend, now she's on here. Just doing whatever the team needs.
Yeah, they're switching up. Nishi playing in the caustic here in game 5.
Oh. Lavender on blues though. Have the advantage here. Could take out Vexa early with small play shots. We saw hard eyes.
But down to a duo already, Tipsy. A fight is happening right now with Team Ninaz. Nina is definitely the surprise team here tonight, sitting in 5th overall at 29 points. Getting a decent amount of kills with 22.
Yeah. Had a really nice play last game against Simple. We see Pickles in trouble here. Sierra's taking some damage for a third party. Aurora's going to take down Sierra. It's just going to be Ant left. 14 Pickles. Looking to continue here.
Subway Rats are in trouble. They're not going to be able to finish this fight. They have to get to a building. Got third parties coming in, so Pickles' day is still going for the time being. And that's going to be Myth Gaming. Rosie gets
What
the knock.
nade.
They're going to push in on this. Subway Rat's going to be in trouble. Early fighting can be punished. It's tough, but it happens. I'm seeing it right now. Rosie's going to move in. Up the 2nd floor here of this building. Subway Rats are able to get the res here on Aurora. Playing the bottom side. Moving back in is going to be Frost. Almost going down there. Definitely a surprise. On the height is going to be Luna. Luna looking for a knock. Luna gets it. Takes down Silver. Aurora swinging in with the R9. Torres is able to get a knock here on Frost as well. It's going to be a 1v2 here for Myth Gaming. Rose the last one up. Gets the crack, but it's probably GG's here for Myth on the third party attempt. And Subway Rats do a great job stabilizing. They have to get a box res.
An opponent. They're far away.
It should be good for the... You see Angie moving into the epicenter. Gonna look to play safe for the time being. Grab themselves a reset. Helix going down the kill feed. Lavender and Vex is still kind of trading. You see MK Trace grabbing a spot in zone as well. Goes to Boo. Heading over to retirement home. Get into a fight here with Simple. Simple having a quiet day. We take it back to week 1, Tips. They went back to back to back games in 2nd place.
Yeah.
Definitely struggling here tonight.
Yep, need a good game here. Feel good about their chances. Hitting this rack in the middle of all that is just insane. I'm not gonna hold you. That is absolutely unreal. Dodging nades to hit the light rack, but she's still gonna go for it.
Zona is gonna go down. D-Wiz with the knock.
Let me help you.
Quick res gonna come in. D-Wiz gonna swing this.
Oh, hello?
Didn't register in her head, I guess. I don't really know.
Simple just gonna look to rotate away from this, using the knock as an opportunity to get out. Retirement home just opting to get the
Enemy
boost
spotted.
hit.
Over there.
It's gonna be boobies here.
That way.
Nina's. And Nina's are gonna fly. I think they're gonna fly into the legs of the duo. Shots from Usaki. They should be able to get the res though.
Yep.
This is going for as we speak. And it comes in. Set over here. See Asakura getting into a fight with Katana. The third party of the duo of Lick is pretty close by. Jess is going to throw down Bub. Katana taking it slow. Doing a good job. Holding the staircase. Going to be Sweet B. Sweet B gets it. Knock.
Ew.
Takes down Wicker Archer with the one stick. Swing on the backside coming in here from Lorena. Gets a knock. Jess gets a knock on Sweet B. But it's going to be all she wrote for Yazakura as Katana cleans it up. Third party from Lick Moons is here though. Daru would be on the bottom side and above him. Look for the knock here. Can't get it. And Kyrie going to have to back out of this now. The attempt for the third party was there for just a minute. It's going to decimate rather quickly and Kyrie is going to put herself in a really tough situation.
Yeah. I mean, as a duo, that opportunity was there. Maybe Bub just a second too late. Regardless, still really tough to do as a duo, especially against a team like that.
Not gonna push this, so Kyrie should be good. She is on the crypto. Could make an attempt at a box grab, but
Yeah, there are no squads near us.
she's gonna go hit beacon. Tana is gonna rotate right towards her if she hits that. Yeah, there they go.
Yeah, that was like a
I see a
bat
replicator
signal
there.
for Katana,
Supplies left.
who's been playing extremely aggressive. Probably the most aggressive team in the lobby here today. So, like I said, a lot of opportunity to fill the gap that a lot of the aggressive teams have left by not taking LCQ. Katana taking advantage. It's working for them.
Holding it down. They're gonna look to rotate the other way, so they should be good. Kyrie should be good. Anyway, take a look over here at Usaki. She's taking some back shots right now over at Team Zeppa. Zeppa definitely looking for a bounce back game here. Able to get the reset and get her teammates back in. Zona does go down your kill feed. So there is going to be another team on the back coming in. It's going to be Team C. Team C pushing in. Ivy with the R99 in hand looking for a knock here. Can't pick it up. Rez going off right in front of him. Gets the re-knock. Gets the crack as well. Zona goes down. The bump comes in from Sakura. Sakura gets launched up. Should be fine. Knock him in on Dissy. One left here for Team Retirement Home, and it's going to be Usaki, and Usaki dips.
I need shields.
Holy cow. No shields either. Good start to the game for C. They're going to take over this building. No controller legends to really to rock it here. Sinful goes down your kill feed as well to Nina's.
Let's relocate here.
Pickles back up to a full 3. Angie able to get that reset. Usaki gonna try to do the same thing over at Harvester, but old friend Shiro, Sabs, and Pexy are in the area, so it's gonna be tough.
Enemy over there. Acting suspicious.
Haven't really seen too much from Addicted here yet in this game.
Has been compromised.
Some quick damage.
Get it landed on? Oh, this team.
That's Katana.
Oh,
VP gonna be in trouble as well. Beloui has to fall down. Lorena, last one up on the top, gonna fall down as well. Katana almost flying to their death there, but Pexy does get knocked. But a quick reset. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sweet Pea gets knocked. And the full kill on Sweet Pea. Katana down to a duo. There's one person in front of him. That's gonna be Usaki. She's gonna go down the zone. Usaki gets eliminated. Their Retirement Home eliminated. 2.5 wash losers eliminated. Katana down to a duo. Gonna have to play zone. Potentially get a craft in Harvester. They do have Addicted. They have Zephyr pretty close by as well. Gonna look over here at Pickles. They're trying to push into zone on the bridge. gonna be Team C holding them out currently.
Bangle gonna come down for Ivy.
Hemlock here.
Force Pickles to
Trouble without breaking a
rethink
sweat.
their route here, pushing the
Upgrades
zone.
locked and loaded.
Pickles have to decide what they're gonna do here. They're gonna try to rotate around the mountain. They're gonna have to deal with two other teams. I mean, C can easily go that way, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
this is a tough situation. I don't know if they have evacs tower. They do have an evac. Sure if they want to pop it, bring attention. Defensive bombardment for Coventry, bro. She is just insane with the gibby. And they're distracted. And then not coming in on Gray. Coventry with the beam of the Hemlock. And the boobies are going to get eliminated. Coventry with 2 kills there. Sierra picks up 1 as well for Pickles. Full Metal doing a great job. Pickles now trying to move in. I would not take that evac.
Nah, not after what they just saw happen to you know. That is zip across though.
That's a safer move. It's a safer move. Katana currently fighting. Subway Rats take down Katana. Subway Rats having a game right now.
Need it.
Enemy far off.
I see an enemy over there.
It's that crunch time. See teams locking in. Teams playing the winners. No, we see C taking a fight. Whoa, that is. How did C just alive? Split into 3 people, and her team was just there for her. Absolutely trying to cook it now.
Once again, a 2-time here on a gold, alternator. Shot's gonna be coming in from range here. Davilla's still alive, she's able to stay up. Kraber in the hand here of Adrenaline. It's gonna be Pickles.
Yeah. Good old, yeah. Coming down from Sakura.
Trying to stay alive. She's gonna go down probably. As Pickles push up. Addicted's on the backside of this as well. Shiro does get a knock here on C. That's gonna be Ivy going down. So this is turning into a 4-team fight with including the solo of Davila. Pickles, good nades coming in here from Z.
Without breaking a sweat.
Swing coming in. They got a knock here on Sakura.
They are playing this so well.
Rez going off in the bub. Gee, just was that Sierra? Sierra might have just thrown their game. I don't know if that was a good idea.
Got your back.
Addicted not being overly aggressive with this. Good job by Angie holding him off with the knuckle clusters. Good angle here from Shiro. Beautiful head glitch. Back up to full healthy as Pickles. That was very risky from Sierra. I'm very not gonna lie. That would have made me question a lot. Oh. Okay, Sabs. Sabs with the pop shot. Shiro gonna swing in now. Shiro gets knocked on Angie. This is now a big fight for Addicted to take. Full kill coming in. Swing on the right side. Coming in from Sabs. Gonna get the crack. Shiro swinging in as well. Mexi comes in to help. Gets the knock. Sabs looking left. Sabs swings left. Takes down Pickles. Great job there by Addicted. A great fight. A great fight. That's all I really say.
I think best case scenario there for Pickles is a KP. That fight, even if it was full health, may have active. I think it has. Oh, sequel metal fighting another Coventry Gibby ult to try to hold off the push. They're in a good spot though.
Yeah, they're getting shot in the back though. Mero getting a knock there from Vexa, but luckily for them, Vexa's probably not going to leave this spot, so they should be able to get a reset. I'm not sure if she has bub. She does. She gets the bub off. Gonna pop a heal quick. Rez coming in. Monty taking a lot of damage as well.
Yeah, triple power boost here for the squad. Helping a lot. All teams are going to have a bit of
Subway Rats
Heal come down.
playing very, very aggressive right now. Take down MK Trays. A lot of kills coming in for Luna. 7 kills right now. They're kind of stuck on the bottom though. It's gonna be Ghost of Boo.
Ooh.
Getting shot from the height from Full Metal.
Yeah.
Subway Rats put themselves in a really bad spot here. I know they're getting a lot of kills and it's going to be good for their placement, but This is a really awkward position. There'll be a lot of angles being taken from teams from across the way. They're gonna take shots at him as they try to push into Ghost to Boo. Both teams are gonna have to rotate here momentarily, so even if they win this fight, they're playing for 5th place naturally. And there's the shots we were talking about. Subway Rats gonna have to back up and heal, use the catalyst. Good job, that window is wide open. Frost to the bottom, Frost gets a knock.
You can. You thought. Frost cooking.
He's just gonna go down. Noyowi, last one up. They're getting help from Full Metal from the height. And they're gonna go down.
Let's displace here.
Subway Rat's still alive.
All right. You need a charm bag and a sense of self-preservation.
Subway Rats made the most of that. Used the help from Full Metal. We'll take out Ghost of Boo, addicted now. Continuing to cook.
Go there.
We should head this way.
Coventry Pro out in the field, I believe. They got a spot out there.
Level 3.
Vex and Addicted gonna have to rotate in with each other. Coventry holding for the next Juicer. Gibby ult, throws it down. I like them being aggressive with their util since they're triple power booster.
Yeah, Subway Rats
Subway Rats.
are gonna be in a lot of trouble here. And they go down. Yeah, they played for kills there. Unfortunately, it's gonna help them, but it's gonna be tough. Now here comes Addicted. Oh, the backside shots! The rat play from Navy. It's like Pex is addicted to those. That's like, we've seen that happen to Team Addicted so many times.
Yeah.
Vexa picking up some knocks here. Nina's still alive. Full Metal gonna go for a res here. That buff is just clipping Monty. So quick res coming in. Back shots coming in from Addicted once again. Full Metal doing a good job staying alive. Caustic Ult coming in. Linda in trouble now as well.
Need that bub here. They should have it now.
That's gonna be Cheryl coming in to clean that up. Res coming in from Cobb again. Getting Monty back up.
So hard to push with the triple power boost of 13.
Oh my goodness.
Go back in the bub!
No, they're good. They're good. Bub's gonna go away. Oh my god. They're literally just playing their lives right now, just trying to stay alive. Another bub comes in for Coventry.
Enemy here.
Another res. I mean, the beautiful bubble utility here from Coventry is just beautiful to watch, man. You don't only Gibby in the match. It's gonna help out. And the swing coming in. Mira's gonna go down though.
They're traded.
Rain has a good angle. Nishi throws down Caustic Ult. Good angle here from Rain. And Full Metal goes down. Vexa, top 3, but here comes Addicted. Cleaning it up. Gonna be Cheryl, Sabs, and Pexi. And Nina's the last one up, I think, is the solo, and she gets 2nd place for her team. She's gonna go die to zone. And Addicted take game number 5. Nina somehow gets 2nd as a solo. Beautiful job by Coventry, really, to stay alive there as long as they possibly could. A lot of things happened in that game, but nonetheless, GG's to Addicted, their 2nd win of the day.
Well played.
Well played. Yeah, I mean, the Gibby call, she's been playing since what, game 2 or 3, I think? Or 2? I think it was 2. I think they brought her out in no, game 3 they brought her out on Storm Point. But yeah, no, I mean, it's just different, you know. If you have to fight against a Gibby, especially near the end game too, with the bubbles and the Gibby ults, I mean, luckily the lobby's lucky she didn't have any Gibby ults to use there. That would have helped them out even more. So, but nonetheless, Addicted played it well, bro. They played it to a T, and they've been playing very, very well tonight. They've definitely bounced back after a tough group play, and pretty much solidified, I would think, probably 1st place overall after today's said and done. Oh, maybe not. I lied. All right, let's take a look. Katana with the 53 kills is going to be in 1st with 77. 2nd place, Addicted, 75-40, regardless of having 2 W's on the day. Those kill points are just insane. Vexa, 3rd, 51-24. 2.5 wash losers, 46-24. Nina's 5th, 42-26. We got Subway Rats moving into 6th with 40-27. Full Metal 7th, 35-13. Pickles 8th, 30-18. Retirement Home 9th, 28-19. And Myth Gaming in 10th with 28-14. Tied with Ghost of Boo with 28-10. Last game, we got a tie for 9th, 10th, and 11th. And only 9 points out is going to be Lick Moons. I mean, this is going to come down to the wire. This is going to come down to the wire. Yeah. I'm excited. All right, game. Last game coming up here in just a second. Be back with more Queen's Cup.
Let's go over there. Back here. Level 2. Dibs.
All right, chat, we're back. We are back. Just got an interesting message. Hopefully it's just banter. But all right, let's go. Lock it in here. Last game. Got 4 teams in potential to get into that 10th spot. We do look like a skyhook zone, Tipsy. We might have a skyhook zone to close this out here on World's Edge. It's gonna get interesting.
Yep, a little different from our last map, getting same zones in the back-to-back spot. Love a good skyhook countdown ending. Anyways, do or die time for a lot of these teams. Need to lock in. Some of the teams we talked about, retirement home, Lick Moons, that 3-way tie there at the bottom.
Laser sight here.
It's gonna be a nail biter here for the last one.
Yeah, let's go over there. Let's go over there.
We have Subway Rats getting into an early fight here with C.
In here, Subway Rats doing a lot of damage. He on the defensive. Aid coming down for Ivy. You're a Devo singing for C. Try to flank. Big man by Subway Rats. He's gonna get everybody gonna make this. Maybe it's just a little more free. It is. Ivy, the last one down, last one alive for C, down to about 20 ATP. Subway Rats need to pace this down.
Yeah, they're down to a duo. Gonna get aggressive. Ivy playing her life right now on the outside. Avoiding this, trying to stay alive for the team. Meanwhile, we have another fight happening over at
have lost losers Pickles.
down to a solo is gonna be Wash Losers.
Need a charm bag?
Both these teams seem to be okay. So Wash Losers are gonna go down first here in game number 6. Angie getting all 3 kills for the squad. Pickles eliminating a team in Skyhook early is pretty big for them.
Yeah.
Myth Gaming able to grab a spot as well. Meanwhile, we have Yazakura and Addicted in the fight.
Ashport coming down. Addicted playing on Revenant. Sab's gonna take one down. Gal's gonna be the last one alive for Yazakura. Eliminated. Addicted off to a hot start.
More fighting. Vexa. Vexa and Lavender.
Last game aggression is real for this game. I don't know where Hardest gonna push that.
Yeah, it's tough.
Newcastle team so hard to push here. Rain on the Watson and back on the controller legend. It's gonna be hard to get any nades. Even the knuckle cluster's not gonna do much for them there because so much anti-util in here. Lavender's still trying to make this work though. He's gonna take a lot of damage. Oh, good knock. Rain goes down. Maddie and Unidai both weak though. Maddie pops back out. Hard Eyes goes down. There's just reach out for Res. Rain should be able to get back up here. Right now.
Yeah, I mean, Lavender gonna try to get out. A good job. That's a really good job by Vexa, man. I mean, just to be able to hold it down, use the Newcastle, the full ability.
Yeah.
Just playing it well. You called it perfectly, Tipsy.
The enemy's far.
Pickles, though. Pickles moving in here on Katana. They did get the knock initially on Beloui. And they're gonna get aggressive with this. Sierra takes a lot of damage on the push in. See the Sparrow coming down here from Sweet Pea.
We have an enemy out there.
Got to take care of the Sparrow. Still staying aggressive though. Look for angles.
The enemy's far off.
And I think Katana's gonna hold up in that building for now. That's the aggression here from Pickles early. Could definitely opt to just chill and play zone, but they're looking for the KP early.
Yeah, they gotta be careful now turning their back on Katana. They're gonna push back into zone. Grab that high ground. And they should be good for the time being. Looked like they were trying to third party the fight Katana was having over there. Over to MK Trace. Unfortunately, got to play this as a duo, which you do see C going down. And the kill feed.
That way. Come on.
Squad near us.
Dude, that was the fax fight.
Yeah.
That had ID as a solo trying to get a reset. So unfortunately, their day's gonna be done. Maddie for Lavender looking like she's gonna be close to follow.
Stays alive.
Oh,
Oh wow.
gotta watch
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Oh my. And Zeppa ends up cleaning it up. Dude. Jeez Louise. Full metal flying in right now. Heading over to Addicted.
Hostile landed near me.
Trying to grab a building here. Running the double support comp with the fuse. Once again. Worked for him last game.
100%. Seen some really good Gibby play from Coventry. Honestly, probably the best Gibby play we've seen this season in Queens Cup. We've seen from Coventry here in LCQ.
100%. 100%. Does look like Katana pushed in on Pickles. On the outside. Looking for the knock. It's going to be Z. Gets it there on Sweet Pea. Another knock coming in, though. The return. Beloui gets a knock on Angie. So the fuse is out of the fight. Sierra and Z are going to have to take this a 2v2. Falling down to get the res here potentially is risky. They did get the full kill. But Lorena and Beloui are more than capable enough to take this fight as a duo. They're going to go for a box res. Lorena going to look up on the height. Going to conduit all as well to hold off the push. Box res is going to come in. The res did get off. They never got the res off. Still a duo is going to be Katana. A good try. A good try. But Pickles is now up to a full 3. Going to look to get this fight going and over with before a third party shows up and tries to take the fight. They do have beacon. I mean, yeah, they do have res beacon on top of this building. They have banner, so they can reset here if they'd like to. I don't think Pickles would be any more aggressive. They probably just want to play this building.
I was worried for Pickles there for a moment. I really didn't like the idea of letting them get that box res off, but good on them to keep the aggression up, at least to push them away for now and keep their spot.
Respawn beacon over there.
Shots here from Usaki retirement home. Part of our three-way tie. They're at the bottom of our top 10, looking to keep their spot. Sierra gets a knock on
relocate there.
Sweet Pea gets a knock on Rain, so still got some fights going on over in.
Vexa goes down. Third place team eliminated. They should be safe.
Sweet Pea goes down again, full kill.
Yep, full kill. There they got. I'm not sure how she got knocked. Angie took her down. Charlie tried to fall down off this top to fall into the door or something. Lorena's got to be careful here. Almost goes down. Gets queued as well. Pickles aren't going to get aggressive with this, so kind of should be fine for the time being.
Enemy there. Let's go that way.
Look over at retirement home. Dissy not with the team. Try to head over there now. Oh no.
Just not gonna get it.
Evac tower does not work for Dissy. She should be fine to rotate in. There's no one in front of her or near her. She's just gonna make her way there now.
Really lucky. That is
Yeah.
really lucky. That could have been really bad for a team that absolutely needs some points to break this tie.
Yeah. Really, really lucky as the res on Sweet Pea comes back in. Beloui takes a lot of damage trying to go out to the box. So Sweet Pea back in it. Back to a full 3 is going to be Katana. Another one. Dissy able to get back to her team more than likely. Here just has to watch out for Zeppa looking over at him.
Well, Katana, I know super aggressive team, but I don't know. Maybe lay low. I mean, they're safe regardless. At this point, everything here is just for like ego and bragging rights, so they could still look to get some KP here, be aggressive the way they have been.
Box with the bow check coming in from Zeppa. It's going to be on team retirement home. Usaki is the one knocked here. Zona going to go for the quick res. Zeppa's not going to be able to get that aggressive with it. They're just looking for the full kill with the grenades. So retirement home lives to see another day. MK Trey still up here as a duo, holding it down with the Watson.
Enemy spotted. Over there. We should head this way.
MK
Let's go
Trace
that way.
Would need some insane play to sneak into that top 10 as a
Extended light mag
duo,
here. Level 3.
unfortunately.
Where's the ghost of Boo? Where are they chilling?
That way, fellas. Move your butts.
Why can't I find them? I'm blind. Well, here's another one. Here's Myth. This is our 10th place team currently. There they are. Ghost of Boo.
Let's go there.
Triple perps. Peach on the Gibby right now. Tipsy. They have a nice little spot in zone. Still 15 teams here. Round 3 closing in 29 seconds.
Yeah. I was worried about their rotational ability with this comp, but they got a point going early, which is really all you could ask for.
Over there.
They're playing
Yeah.
right next to Myth Gaming too.
Located a survey picture
So.
over there.
Addicted pretty close by as well. Shots gonna be coming in on Ghost of Boo. Much damage to be had. Ava gonna hop in drone, get some intel for the squad. I like the comp they're running. I like it.
What's this place
Yeah.
here?
No, I like it now that they got a good zone spot. I was worried about them rotating in, but they're good now. Sample at the top there on trials. Got a team right below them and an onslaught of teams waiting to kill them. But that zone pull,
Ooh.
is going to turn this game on its head, Rhino.
Dude, what a call by Coventry and company over at Full Metal, man. This is a beautiful call. Myth Gaming getting pushed right now by Katana. There's gonna be one left here for the squad. It's gonna be Rosie. Myth Gaming not looking good. They go out here. They're probably eliminated from Queen's Cup. Grenades don't take her out of drone though. Rosie's still up. Oh my god. Tana wants to shoot. They think she's there, but they're gonna be easy with it. Meanwhile, head over to Subway Rats. They're pushing in on Full Metal. Bub comes down here from Coventry. Miss Monty also gonna fall off the side. Q gonna be coming in here from Monty. They're gonna get back underneath. Getting bullied out of their spot by Subway Rats. Luna's gonna be by herself on the bottom side. Getting shot from range from the boobies. Luna gonna be in trouble here.
Moving, might run right back into Full Metal here.
Almost going down. Myth Gaming eliminated. Myth Gaming eliminated. That opens the door. Nina's eliminated. Nina should be fine. Nina should be fine.
Good place.
Sinful.
Let's go there.
One of those teams need a big game here, but it starts with this fight. They have 2 knocks. Tybern Home picking up kills as well. Get the full kill here on Phenomenon.
They need the Sierra goes down in the kill feed.
And the boobies eliminated.
We must go here.
Enemy. They're not close.
Tybern Home flying into zone. That zone pull just struck everybody by surprise. Elix gonna have to fight this off now as a duo. Three of the likes of Retirement Home trying to find a spot in zone. Zoe with the Kraber struggling to stay alive with the Wi-Fi. Apparently she's been having internet problems all night. She's able to pick it up just in time. Gets back into the building. It's gonna be just Ali up here. That's gonna be Katana making a play here on the likes of Sinful. Seeing Zepp in the kill feed going down as well as Lick Moons. Things are starting to clear up right now. Sinful eliminated. Frost getting a knock from range. Lots of things happening here on the edge of zone. Ghost of Boo in a big fight right now. And they take down Lick Moons. That's huge. And now they have to push out. They're gonna have teams on the left and the right. Gonna get the Gibby all down. Doesn't come down in time. Noe gonna be in zone. Gonna be pushing in. Gets a knock. Gonna go down. It's gonna be MK Trace. MK Trace playing spoiler for Zeppa. And they're gonna go down. They took down the likes of Ghost of Boo. They finished ahead of Lick Moons and Myth Gaming. And that might be enough for them to get in. And they were able to get a kill or two as well.
Yeah.
Yazakor eliminated. Zeppa eliminated. That might have been enough for Ghost of Boo to qual. Meanwhile, we got Elix still alive as a duo. Subway Rats cleaning right now as well, having really good games here on World's Edge. Pickle still up as a duo right now. Retirement Home still alive. They probably clinched themselves a spot with the elimination of Myth Gaming. Swing coming in from Usaki, throws down the Arc Star. Should be an easy wipe here on Team Elix. runs into a fence, doesn't matter. Retirement home cleans up Elix. Subway Rats now looking on to third party this. Gotta play it patiently. They've been playing very aggressive this whole game. Past 2 games, really.
Really good sequence there for retirement home. Even the parts that they weren't actually a part of, pretty much solidified their spot, as you said, going on to match point finals.
Right here.
Let us move here.
Let's see what teams are left here in this lobby.
Scan coming in from Subway Rats on Team Pickles. Frost's gonna look to throw a grenade in on this. They know the way they have to rotate too. Pickles are gonna have to move here in just a second. It's gonna be a tough move for Pickles. If I'm Rats, I'm getting behind that box and holding them out. I don't think there's any. Oh, there's someone right there to the right. So if they jump down, they're gonna be in trouble as well. Bombardment coming down there from Coventry. Taking down Dizzy in the kill field. Retirement home gonna lose one. Good wall coming in from Z. Angie gonna be able to move in. Good play from Pickles here. Now they should be able to turn and look at Subway Rats. Full metal goes down. Thermite coming in. Good thermite coming in from Z. She's gonna go down though. Angie will be the last one up for the squad. So Addicted to Katana playing in the kill feed as well. Not gonna be enough there. Subway Rats cleans up Pickles. Retirement home down to his soul is gonna be zone looking for the quick res here. Eliminated is gonna be Addicted by Katana. So Katana go for a res as well. Subway Rats full 3. We got 3 trios here to close this out in LCQs. But I think Ghost of Boo qualified Tipsy by the skin of their teeth. We'll check it out after this. Subway Rats looking to fight with Retirement home. Takes down EP, takes down Dizzy, takes down Jiro. And it's going to be Katana versus the Subway Rats. Katana looking to go back to back. Good angle here from Lorena. Lorena doing a lot of damage. Takes a crack on the catalyst. Sweet Pea looking to swing in. Misses every single shot there because of the her own ult. Really, and Bell goes down. Lorena sliding into cat goo here.
Good scan, good stop on Sweetie's gonna go down. Lorena last one alive.
Watch out.
The clock. Does not get it.
Subway
Subway
Rats.
Rats. Get
Subway
their first
Rat.
dub of the game.
First dub of the season. First dub of Queen's Cup for them. Subway Rats take the dub. All right, chat. There you have it. LCQs are finished. We're gonna find out our next 10 teams for tomorrow's match point finals. Woo! That was exciting. Came down to the last rotate. That zone pull. That zone pull was
Unreal.
everything. That zone pull was everything, man. Everybody thought it was gonna be going to. I mean, we thought it was going there. We thought it was going there, but no, it ended up pulling away, and it paid off for Subway Rats. You know, full metal, stayed alive as long as they did. They played that spot for a long time. But nonetheless, Subway Rats, congratulations to them on their Game 6 dub. All right, chat, let's take a look at the scores. Who is going to move on to finals tomorrow? 4 p.m. Eastern. Katana going to win the day, 96-63. We know that top. Let's look at the 10th. Ghost of Boo do move into 10th place by 2 points over Myth Gaming. Unreal. That rotation, bro. I'm pretty sure we watched their clutch, like,
Yeah,
to get in.
it.
That one singular, those 2 knocks they had rotating out of that building in that Gibby bubble, I think won them the spot for 10th place.
And Myth Gaming going down literally right before that.
And Lick Moons. So I mean, everything happened in the right way for them. But congratulations to your top 10 here tonight. Congratulations. Katana, Addicted, Subway Rats, Vexa, 2.5 wash losers, Nina's, Retirement Home, Pickles, Full Metal, and Ghost of Boo. Phenomenal job by them here tonight, grabbing themselves a spot in tomorrow's 1K match point finals. Tipsy, any last words before we head out here tonight?
I'm super excited for tomorrow. I found out that I should be able to make it, barring anything crazy. So, yeah, I'm excited to be there tomorrow. I'm excited that we got to see a lot of the teams that we wanted to see kind of lock in. Obviously, it's one thing to make it in, especially for a lot of our teams that were on the bubble, to see them kind of lock in and make it into that top 10. But a lot of the teams that maybe we felt like shouldn't be there, that they felt like they shouldn't have been there, if you ask the players themselves, they had really good sets. So I think a lot of confidence rolling into tomorrow for these last 10 teams.
Right. So joining them in the finals tomorrow are going to be your top 10 from season play. If you don't know what that is, I can tell you right now. So top 10 from season play did end up being Solus, Capybaras, OW, Skoden, Quieto, Eclipse, Angelite, Serene, Minions, and Lust. So those 10 teams are going to be joining the top 10 from tonight. Dude, I mean, what a phenomenal set of games we had here. I mean, LCQ's never let me down. They are always so fun to watch and cast, and I'm excited for tomorrow, man. I'm excited for tomorrow. 4 p.m. EST. The draft is going to happen at 1 p.m. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream it or not, but it will be available in Discord, and it'll be posted on X once it completes. But I might go live for it. I'm not too sure yet. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, no, I'm excited for tomorrow. Queen's Cup Season 5 coming to an end. It was a fast month of May, man. It was a fast month of May. But thank you guys so much for supporting the Queen's Cup, coming by every week to check out the games over on YouTube, over here on Twitch. We appreciate you guys. A big shout out to our sponsor, Techno Babble, as well as Play in Q with the amazing graphics throughout the season. We look forward to more Queen's Cup action tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you guys later. We're gonna raid chat. Don't go nowhere. Hold on.
We've got a really interesting group for finals.
And draft is tomorrow.
So,
Okay, I mean,
going into finals, Katana will be in 11th, Addicted will be in 12th for draft, Subway Rats will be in 13th, Vexa 14th, Wash Losers 15th, Nena 16th, Retirement Home 17th, Pickles 18th, Retirement Home Full Metal 19th, and Ghosts of Boo will be your last place team going into the draft. Tomorrow's gonna be a fucking movie, Ned. Tomorrow's gonna be a fucking
Show love to Amy. She watch party the whole thing. You guys are here. Go show love to her.
I'll tell you something off stream.
All right. Well, on that note, I'm going to thank each and every one of you for coming out for stream. Thank you for joining in on the watch party. I had a lovely time. Thank you to Ned for
Me
joining.